Wait, see us?
What's up, guy? Fuck!
My bad.
Every goddamn time, Ferret.
No, reset.
What's
Restart
up,
the
guys?
counter.
What's up, guys? Perfectly
End the
techno.
stream, restart.
No. What's up, guys? Perfectly techno here. We are back with Bitch Chris and Halfwits. It's cow time. Give me those moves.
Moo.
Ah!
Canon nom reaction. Okay, I just realized that for some reason the stream avatar thing is just walking across Lulin's face.
Ah.
So we gonna fix
Fix
that real quick. Anyways, guys, we are back with Bitch Crits and Halfwits. Thank you all for joining us. I think it's gonna be a good one. We ended up in kind of a perilous situation last time, but we'll see how the party gets out of it. The second cow is back.
Moo.
We gained a
We
cow,
gained a
lost a
cow.
wizard.
Yep.
There can only
I'm
be
doing
two
my
of
part.
one thing. Hey, Ferret, thanks for the set. 3 more months and that's a Twitch baby.
PT, we're gonna have a Twitch baby?
Well, I already have a
Oh
Twitch
my
baby in
God.
their channel.
That's true. This is true.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you weren't streaming for a while.
I loved you more than you loved me.
Well,
Seems kind of parasocial, not gonna lie.
Oh, absolutely is. Anyways, guys, we are back. Nix, welcome in. Doc, welcome in. Now answer the question, Jackaware. That was... What? I don't know what your question is, Doctor. I got a notif that you went love and here I am. I hope that means live. I don't do the love thing. Anyways.
not on camera at
We
least.
went love.
Let's introduce our characters. We have Wolfie at Burning Oak, played by...
Ray, Isaac.
That was so much better than I ever could have hoped for.
So wolfy.
I'm doing
wow.
my part.
Spacious, thanks for
Very
Brambo, thanks
So
for the sub.
feral.
You're on your way to our second Twitch baby. Twitch family.
Which family?
You're all good, Nix. We have Lulin Boldspeaker, played by...
That'd be Brando.
Yeah.
We have Nom, played by...
It's me. Well, I guess that wouldn't make sense. Nom voicing me. That would be crazy. But it's me, Gentleman Ferret.
And we have Newton Stormhorn, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea.
Oh no. Why? Why did you start this?
I demand blood.
No!
Uh-oh.
The only
Oh, it
blood
seems
will-
I have some bits left over.
The only blood will be yours, Newton.
No.
It's time
That's
to meet.
crazy.
It's time to meet Clue. It's time to meet
Blue
the
who?
Blues Clues?
who?
Who clue? Blue?
Repeat 'em after me.
Doctor Who?
Hey,
Who dat?
Panamorphy, first D&D stream. The Hood one, welcome in. Thank you to Panamorphy Fifi. I hope I'm saying that right for the follow. Anyways, let's get right into it. Roll me your D100s.
Oh god, here we go.
It is time for chaos. Also, whoever
I'm
breeds
doing
the
that.
dragon first, Sky's gonna be mad at you.
It's already a robot. How could I be mad?
All right.
Brando.
Rambo. Ooh, no, this is a good match. This could be good.
Alright, let me roll my D1 hundo.
It's adorable.
Just above average.
Let's see how we do. Another in the 60s, 67.
Alrighty. Who rolled the 16? Nope, none of you rolled the 16. Oh,
Hello, Fifi. Hi, Hood.
I can call you Phoebe.
Lord
Okay.
Hardware Acceleration.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that Lulin did roll the lowest, but I'm not gonna make Lulin explain what happened because Lulin hasn't been here in 2 sessions.
I mean, I could try.
He's like, yes, I know exactly what happened. I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
can I just say I love our new little I don't want to be here anymore dragon. That is the look on that dragon's face.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I do love the new eyes. He's still a robot mostly. He's got a stitched up mouth with which I'm a little
I
bit.
think he looks more robot now with those eyes.
Frankendargen.
Yeah, he do be getting.
What's
Guys, BB's
dragon
here
in
for you.
German?
I know. I see them. A lot of my group was very excited to
Come watch you
Watch
play
some-
D&D.
watch some D and Dur.
Dur and Dur.
Dur and Dur.
Dur and Dur. Anyways,
Yeah,
Dragon.
slap some-
so
Dragon.
some
here's
cow
what we're gonna do.
supremacy.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Lulin do his best to describe the 2 sessions he missed, and then Nom, you're gonna fill in all the blanks.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So, from what I remember happening last, we did the time skip. We went to they were peeping what the enemies were doing at said camp. There was a bunch of Warforged. There was a bunch of mechanical boys. There's just a bunch of nonsense going on. And
Yeah, we
then
messed them guys up.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming we did, cause yeah.
No, we did.
So what happened during that battle was that Lulin and Nom just killed everybody, and the party did fuck all.
Well,
Lulin was the star, but Nom was absolutely the runner-up.
Oh
I-
my god.
All right,
Well, I
Nom, you want to
appreciate
fill in the blanks on? You want to fill in the blanks on that one?
No, that's what happened. Shut the
also-
fuck up.
I like that
I'm
Lulin
the
has
DM,
started
you don't
2
tell me to shut the
sessions
fuck
ago.
up.
What did I just say? Lulin and Nom is the stars. Shut the fuck up. So
my
next
God.
session,
Damn. This cow got hands.
no.
This cow got hooves.
We somehow went we journeyed off to the middle world tree, snowy things, and then
Somehow.
snowy things happened.
We time
and,
skipped to the tree.
This dickhead of a snowman said, "Hey, you're on my snow," and then created some maze bullshit, and now we're in some maze bullshit.
Okay, so that didn't happen.
I love how no, that is so realistic. What a
So-
oh my
So
god, Lulin, what a description.
I was given the context of what we're going through, but not how we got to there.
Ideal, honestly.
All right, Dungeon Doggo, get out from under there before you unplug the goddamn computer.
Underwear. No!
You are on one this week, Barrett, with the underwear jokes.
Sky, it's how I cover up my emotion.
Oh, got it. With underwears.
Yes. Do I still need to
So-
fill in the blanks? I think Lulin did a really good job.
I think Lulu did an immaculate job. I don't know why y'all are shitting on
I
him.
don't see any flaws in that story at all.
Oh
or
my
or
God.
or Lulin.
I'm pretty sure the snowman's name was Frosty too.
Yeah.
That seems accurate to me.
Now
I
we're
hate
gonna
you all.
encounter a snowman named Frosty somewhere in this maze, and he is going to freeze us to death. And I am not okay with that.
I mean, I did say he was kind of a dickhead, so
Oh,
All right.
just like
I ain't
fucking
wrong.
Derek. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to hang a carrot off of my horn in his defeat. Okay.
All right. So where y'all ended up, you were at. You guys were at like an impasse, right? Like you guys were deciding whether to turn left or right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
right
for
has
everybody
betrayed us.
who needs some clarification, welcome in, Gamer Kingdom. The maze on the screen right now is the giant magical maze that the characters are currently in. They're trying to navigate through it. Every time one of them dies, they all get Groundhog Days and sent back to the beginning of the maze. And they lose max health. So, Lulin, I need you to write down your max health somewhere right now, or just send it to me in a DM so you can remember what your max health is as things change.
Okay.
And
Gotta
then
get my max
lose
health note out.
as you lose health, just subtract your health, and that's your new max health until you're out of the maze, quote unquote.
Have I lost
There
any
it is.
prior?
Honestly, sounds ideal, Nix.
I mean, technically, I think we only died one time
That
last
affected all
time
of us, yeah.
because the second time Lyra died on her own, and we all got reset. So
I thought you guys have died 3 times.
I
I
only have
very
2.
distinctly. Oh no, you've died twice because I have 3 different paths on my map.
Yeah,
Got it.
and one of them we are currently at the end of. So
Well, one of the things
Hey,
that
Coffee.
we did teleport or like go back or whatever 3 times, but we solved one of the puzzles and it sent us back. But we didn't take damage. The one with the key. And I unlocked the door.
You unlocked the. That didn't send you back. That just opened the wall behind you.
Oh,
That
okay.
just released you from the puzzle.
Gotcha.
oh my
All
God,
right.
Doctor absolutely destroyed us all in the battle royale. Tragedy.
Because they're a ghost.
So true. So true.
Yeah, how do you beat a ghost?
Well, ghost kills you.
Have you ever seen Ghostbusters?
Ghost
No.
kills you. You become
a
ghost.
vacuum.
Battle on.
Fair enough. No, that works.
Alrighty. So you guys turning left or right? Also,
well,
Lulin, just so you have context of what this maze looks like, the walls are about 300 feet apart at any given point, and they are thousands of feet tall.
Got it.
Like, the maze is this world.
Got it.
That's got to be the dream for someone with a foot fetish.
Isaac, are you screen sharing the maze again, or
I will be. Sorry.
Barrett?
I'm,
okay?
I got
was
slightly
like,
distracted.
Look at that hardware acceleration.
The next thing I'm gonna do, Ferret, is cast fucking silence on you.
I'm surprised. Did nobody else hear that?
Mm-mm.
Nobody else
'Cause that
did.
was-
Only I heard it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
doing good, Coffee. You're a degenerate. I said the maze was 3,000 feet tall, and Barrett goes, "Wow, this must be heaven for someone with a foot fetish."
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that and deciding not to acknowledge it.
I had to acknowledge it, because what the fuck, Barrett?
I'm just. It's a play on words.
I'm in Spain without the S.
I'm in Spain without
Without
the A.
the, I've been spit.
Spin.
Whee! I actually have a spinning chair, so I could technically just go into spin.
Me too. I just don't have enough.
So when I need to think of new DM ideas, I just go into my spin cycle and just spin around in my chair until I come up with something. Anyways, you guys turning left or right? Well, I fixed the channel points because I realized that people can't make me wear cat paws right now. We all know that's why all the people are here, is just to watch me wear cat ears and cat paws.
True. Guys, I fixed my desktop. It's even better now.
Nice.
The fire moved.
Oh my god, it's extra fiery. Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
right?
Alrighty.
It lights up and it moves.
Whoa.
Alrighty. So, left or right?
Right.
Okay.
The right-
Right is a decision.
Okay, you know, yeah, the right has betrayed us many times, but you know, we can give it
True.
another chance.
I vote we
Yeah.
give right
Maybe-
one more chance before
Alright,
we
we'll
start
give-
literally rolling a dice to determine which direction we go.
To be
Okay.
fair, right hasn't betrayed me yet.
It has. You were here.
You were here, you were just talking to your damn hammer and ignoring
Yeah.
the party.
Honestly.
Alright. So, you guys follow the right path for what feels like several hours. Until you come across a point where directly in front of you, you can see what is very clearly 2 dead ends. Let me double check that Isaac's on the same part of the map. Yep. And then to the right looks like a winding series of walls. which one would you guys like to go down?
Well,
Well, dead ends mean death, so
yeah, I guess we're gonna go through the wiggly bit, huh?
All right. So you guys go down the wiggly bit and find yourselves in a dead end. As
God.
you hear the familiar sound of the walls grinding shut behind you, 6 pedestals rise up out of the ground with orbs on them, and 3 holes that appear to be able to hold orbs appear in the wall. The orbs, somebody might want to write this down because I'm about to give you the colors. The orbs are red,
Oh.
green, blue, black, purple, and gold.
Red, green, blue, black, purple, and gold.
As you are looking at this room, large writing appears on the wall in this glowing script that you guys would recognize to be Elven for anyone who speaks it.
Nope.
So I
Ooh,
guess
I do.
So I guess Elliot. The script
Yeah.
the script says this. Remember to watch out behind you. Everyone must work together if you hope to succeed. Death is around every corner, so be on your guard. Beware what falls from the ceilings. Leave no trace of your path or you'll be hunted. Unless you make haste, you will end up a waste. Each person will play a role in the collective destiny. Give everyone a chance to shine. Old methods are still sometimes the best ones. Letting your guard down even for a second is not recommended. Don your armor and carry on. And I will send that in the chat for you guys.
Okay, cool.
Thank
Yeah.
God. I was gonna try to clip it.
I know, my brain was like, well, that's gone. I'm still remembering the colors.
And it looks
Elliot quietly
just,
tucks away the chalk away. Tucks
it
the
looks
chalk
the-
away.
just like that. Just like what I sent you is how it's laid out on the wall.
Those were the colors of the pedestals?
Those are
Uh,
some complicated colors. Sorry, I'm just messing with Barrett.
But those
What?
are your... And for everybody who wants to try to solve the puzzle themselves, I'm going to put it in general.
That's in PT's Discord server specifically, since I
Yes.
know a lot of you are not in that Discord server.
Yes.
And if you aren't,
So,
what the heck,
gold.
man?
Red, blue, and gold.
Yep, those are the colors.
We have dank memers in this Discord.
We do have dank memers in the Discord. There's actually a meme catalog.
There is.
So what are you guys doing?
Elliot's gonna take
you
the
need to
chalk
read
out.
this to everyone first.
Well, Elliot's gonna take the chalk out and write just below the Elven words. He's gonna translate them to common and just written right on top of written just below them.
All right.
Does that mean we're
Newson
being
like
followed,
reads
guys?
Newson reads the first line and then just immediately looks over her shoulder.
As you look over your shoulder, you see the wall close behind you.
God. Ugh. I hate mazes.
Yeah, this place kind of sucks.
It does. Yeah.
Well, you know, we could try to leave.
You guys all hear from Lulin's back, "Hey boss, maybe the orbs need smashing."
I don't think the orbs need stashing.
No, I
Yeah.
agree. They,
From Ferret's like hip, you all hear, "Oh yeah, agree with MZ, why don't you?"
all right, we don't have to get into this again, Toots.
Toots? Toots? How dare you? I am much too majestic to be called Toots, Nom.
No,
Oh my
you're
gosh,
right.
Dungeon
I'm sorry.
Doggo is coming all the way up into the lap.
Oh, she says it's lapdog o'clock. She
Hi.
says barbarians need snuggles as well.
Hi. Hi.
Take no prisoners, Dungeon Doggo. Yes.
Alrighty.
Look at that dog content.
Alrighty.
For everybody that's new here, this is Aurora.
Yes, this is
She's a
Aurora. She's a
barbarian.
barbarian rogue multi-class
Yeah.
because she likes to do the sneak attack. And she's a very fluffy girl.
Stinky woman, and she likes to unplug PT's computer.
A stinky woman.
Alright,
Yeah.
So this information is new for the people watching Bits, Crits, and Halfwits.
Mhm.
I, Brando, I got a cat.
That's why Brambo wasn't here last
Yeah.
week, because Brambo
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
a cat that
Brambo's
knows
been
how to
taking
play
care of
fetch.
his new rescue kitty.
No, Dungeon
Uh,
Doggo, you don't get to come all the way up right now.
He is a little gray tabby, and his name is Earl. And Dungeon Cato is a fighter.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
No
I wonder if I
subclass.
can put the cat ears on Aurora.
Not currently, no.
Not without her eating them.
We're still trying to figure Earl out, but he's definitely a fighter.
She's actually
my
kind of
gosh.
vibing with him right now.
You should train him how to use a bow.
Nope, she hates him. I was wrong.
But like, so Earl's also intelligent because he knows how to play fetch.
Yes.
So, like,
Whoa.
Yeah, and
Wizard-
Aurora doesn't know how to
wizard
play
fight-
fetch, so I'm
Wizard
jealous.
fighter.
Brambo's
The wizard
familiar
fighter.
is smarter than mine.
I wouldn't say that. Just because he knows how to play fetch doesn't mean he's smarter.
Anyways, what are y'all doing?
So we've got 3 holes. Presumably we gotta put orbs in holes. And their colors. And I don't understand how this poem relates to the orbs, except for that we're all gonna have to do something. Except for that there's 5 of us. And there's only 3 holes. So
And 6 orbs.
and 6 orbs. This you know, I mean, I never claimed to be good at math. That's really more of like, you know, Lyra and Elliot's thing, but I feel like this just does not add up.
Yeah, I don't think it's the content that matters.
PT,
Elliot's
what
gonna-
happens when I just straight up like touch the orbs? Does anything
Which
happen?
orb are you touching?
I'll touch the blue one.
As you touch the blue orb, it sticks to your hands.
Well,
Oh,
can I? What happens if I like shake it a little bit? Is it just stuck?
It is stuck
To
to your
my
hands.
Well, I got the
Elliot's
blue
gonna-
orb, I guess.
Elliot's gonna point towards the center hole. Put it in there.
Fucking
If this
bird.
thing eats my hand, I'm gonna be pissed. And then I put it in the center hole.
well, if it eats your hand, we'll just die and reset, and you know it'll be fine.
You put the blue orb in the center hole, and the middle the lines. I'm gonna read off the lines that light up blue. Beware of what falls from the ceilings. Leave no trace of your path, or you'll be hunted. Unless you make haste, you will end up a waste. Each person will play a role in the collective destiny. As the orb is released from your hands, and almost magnetically locks into this pedestal. Those 4 lines light up blue.
What if it doesn't matter what orbs we put in?
I
If
think
Non-
it matters.
Now I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
what if
look up
what if
as
the orbs
as
that we
those
put
light up.
in determine the obstacles that we encounter?
I have a feeling Elliot's already solved the puzzle.
Yeah, Elliot's like, I'm pretty sure it's red, blue, and gold. But, I could be wrong. It's just as Elliot circles the first letter in every line.
Oh,
Speak Elven.
Well, I
oh
translated it
my
to
God.
common just for you fucks.
Look, I'm really, Common is my second language. So
I'm sorry.
Elliot,
Yeah,
as
of
you can
course.
see, the answer is this. The 3rd grade educated group he's traveling with. I don't understand.
look,
You
I'm good
you are
at
one
hitting things.
smart fella. You are.
Come here. Come here.
So
I
what would
also
have
like the
happened if I
idea that
put?
Elliot had to pick his translations very like special so that it still worked in the new language.
So true. You know, in
Ah.
Elven, the word gold doesn't exist. It's actually.
Yeah.
It's
It's
actually
actually just power. Ooh. Well, so
Alright.
Elliot's
Alright.
gonna pick up the red
Yeah.
one and put it on the first pedestal.
And Newson will pick up the gold one and stick it in the third one.
So as you pick up the red orb and put it in the first pedestal, it flashes, the first 3 lines light up red, and then the first 7 lines turn purple, and one of the slots disappears. The slot with the red orb in it, the red orb just disappears, and the first 7 lines are now purple. But the blue orb is still in the center slot.
Oh.
Absorbed.
Are you putting the
that was a
gold?
good
Are
one.
you putting the gold one in the last slot, Newson?
Am I slapping this sucker in there or what?
Do it. Let's go.
All
I
right.
ignore the new developments of information.
As you slap the gold one in, it and the blue orb disappear. And there's now a transition where in the middle of the, like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on the 6th line down, it's now a transition from purple to green.
Elliot's gonna turn around, run towards the door. Let's go. It says
The
go
door-
quick. Haste, haste, haste.
Did the
Is
door,
the door
open?
open?
The door is
It
not
was-
open. And there are still 3 orbs sitting on pedestal.
To the door. Smash the
Well,
orbs.
But don't we have that color orb and it's glowing the same color?
Oh, we do? Do we?
Yeah, we have a green one.
Elliot so focused
Left-
on the puzzle that he didn't actually pay attention to what orbs are in the room.
We have we still have green, purple, and black. So I pick up the wait, it turned green. That
Yeah,
was what you said.
so it's transitioning from purple to green from top to bottom.
I put the green one in the center.
When you put the green one in the center, give me a dex saving throw.
Oh boy. I loved doing
Oh, that was for all of you,
dexterous
by the way.
things. Oh,
all
actually, I
of
rolled
us.
pretty well. 17.
Yep, all of you give me a dex saving throw.
everybody gets a +1 in my saves because, or +1 to saves because of
Fucking
aura
paladins.
protection.
Fucking paladins.
Okay. So then I got 11.
Oh well,
Oh no.
Elliot, you want to help him?
Don't worry. Yes.
that's a 2.
What are
It's
you
okay.
giving him instead?
Elliot's gonna 20.
Alrighty. So so as you put the green orb in place, the stones on the floor, some of them begin to fall out, revealing acid pits under the floor. And
Nice to-
Lulin, you jump, and it's not looking like you're gonna make it, when suddenly Elliot is there and just grabs you by the shoulders and drags you on because he is still in Wolfian form. Nom, you failed the saving throw.
Can I grab for him?
You cannot. Because you guys are
Damn.
in different portions. So Nom, you are gonna take you are going to take 17 points of acid damage before you're able to pull yourself out of this pit.
Dang.
After the pits appear and Nom falls into one, the green orb vanishes from the center one and reappears back on its platform back on its pedestal as the platforms rise back up and cover the acid pits.
Newsom looks at Elliot and says, "I told you! The color relates to the trap!"
Why don't we start with this purple one, maybe? And then I take the purple one, I'm going to put it in the first slot.
When you put the purple one in the first slot, the purple words flash.
Okay.
Does the orb disappear?
It does not.
Nice. Through what? I think, whatchamacallit, through that process of illumination thing, I think we can figure out the other two.
Maybe it just
Yeah.
needed the purple to go in first.
So there's
Yeah, let's put the green in the second slot instead of the first slot.
I
No,
put the
no,
green in
we
the
did that
second
last
slot.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That
did?
is-
I thought you put it in
Yeah,
the
that's what I
first slot.
said. No.
Well, if
Sorry.
you mix colors together, I think they form black, so I think the black one would go in the middle, maybe.
Oh, that's
There's still 3 slots. Are there 3 slots or 2?
There's 2 because Nom
Two.
successfully put the
Yeah.
purple one in the first slot.
Oh, I thought the first slot permanently disappeared. Sorry.
No.
I used to mess with crayons a lot.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, do what you gotta do now.
All right. I'm gonna grab the black orb and put it in the second one.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
All of you.
Oh my goodness.
well.
What the another 2? You gotta be
I'm
kidding
better
me.
at those.
13.
Not that I rolled very well. 14.
All of you failed. So you are all going to take... Hang on. How do I reset this? You are all going to take 10 necrotic damage as hands rise up out of the ground and claw at your legs.
Oh, hello.
I stomp around.
After they claw at your legs, the hands disappear.
Yeah, okay.
And the
All right,
black
what if you
orb
other people
reappears
take
on
this
its
away?
pedestal. But the purple orb stays where it was.
I thought my crayon theory would have worked. This is all on you guys now. I'm out of ideas.
It was a good theory. I mean, we can try the green one in the center again.
Yeah, let's do it. I love getting
Well-
burned by acid.
Or we could.
I mean, we've put both of them in the center and they've been wrong. But you know, the
No, I'm
colors
with ya. I agree.
the colors on the words go purple and then green, so it sticks. I'm just gonna stick the green orb in the center one again.
God.
Everybody give me dex saving throws.
There's no
next,
way I can roll bad again.
Nobody's
Okay.
died yet,
I got a
but
19.
they did
Oh.
narrowly avoid a TPK.
I
That's
got a nat 20.
I'm
That's a
doing my
3.
part.
Hey, Panda, thanks for the sub. Almost 1 year. All right, Elliot and Lulin. Which one of them do you want to save, Sky?
I would Newsom would save Lulin.
Well,
Sorry, Elliot.
can Nam try and save Elliot or no?
No, because you didn't nat 20 yet.
It's just because I nat 20'd.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so Elliot, 14
Yeah.
acid damage, ignoring resistances.
Still up.
As they reform. So you guys have now tried this twice. If you do it again, I'm going to consider you all insane.
I'm gonna try to put the green one in the
in the third.
All right, the third.
slot.
Yes,
The
yes,
third
the
slot.
third slot.
As you put the green one in the third slot, all of the words flash and then they fade to black as the first and third slot become covered by a stone door that drops over them.
Well, I mean, there's one orb and one slot.
Yeah,
This
but I
is
don't know how
true.
we're gonna screw that up. I don't know how. I
Nom
don't know
takes the
why.
orb and throws it. Just chucks it
Or
on the
it's
ground.
stuck to
You
your
No,
can't.
he
hand.
does
It's stuck
not.
to
He
your
does
hand.
not. He
It's
does
stuck
not.
to your hands.
Oh, okay.
If you pick it up, you gotta put it in.
Then I guess
That's how
Nom's
it
gonna put
works.
it in the center one.
The words fade out and the pedestals retract back into the stone floors. The door opens behind you.
I hate this fucking maze.
When the door opens behind you, there is a group of people standing in the maze.
Man, what the heck, man?
Bruh, are you our guides? You ready to get us out of here?
Newson pulls Velkin.
These people are wearing heavy furs like you would expect from somebody who lives in a snowy climate. And notably, none of them are wielding weapons. One of them just points to you, Newson, and says, "We're here for the girl."
Which one?
I mean, technically, I think I'm still carrying Lyra, and we're both women, so...
The one that you ask kind of looks at you, Elliot, and goes, "The smaller one."
Ah. Why?
None of your business.
It's a little bit of my business.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my
she
family
has
you're
kept us
talking
alive a few
about.
times. It's my sister.
Are you family by blood or by name?
Well, I haven't given them my blood yet, so not that one.
Then we're only here for the girl.
Oh. Why?
She has broken our laws and must be tried.
What laws?
We literally just walked in here.
Yeah, we just got here.
Precisely.
And also, Lyra, could you stop getting in trouble with the goddamn law? Jesus!
Newson would kind of angle herself so that the shoulder that Lyra is sat on is away from the group and axes towards the group.
Can I know what laws? Because depending on what laws, it might change the way I think of her.
Yeah, that's true. She, like, murder some peeps? Which seems unlikely, but...
The daughter will bear the punishment for the crimes of her mother.
That's
your
stupid.
mom really does get you in some trouble, doesn't she?
Why? You guys couldn't handle the mom, so you're coming after the daughter? That's kind of messed up.
She left by choice, with the assumption that she would never return.
Well, it's not Lyra's fault that she doesn't know that. You know, moms don't usually tell their kids that they fucked up.
Seems like a kind of coward move, to be honest.
If you think you're gonna make an example out of her, you're dead wrong.
As you say that, the one in front smiles, and all of you see that their canines, specifically their bottom ones, are abnormally elongated.
Oh, damn,
you should see it. You should see a dentist.
Elliot just sort of, like, looks around in wolf form.
Elliot trying not to wag his tail.
Friend? Friend? Hello, friend?
As you guys watch, oh shit, I don't have anything to drink. Oh yes, I do. I have body armor. As you guys watch, all of these people begin to shift into various animals. The ones that are shorter that you can clearly make out to be dwarves turn into wereboars. And then the humans
as
that are
they're
with them turn into
turning,
werewolves.
As they're turning, would I have time to set a snare in front of us?
Turning takes them one action. Can you set a snare in 6 seconds? Does it say how long it takes?
It's a bonus action, so...
So yes,
Oh,
you can.
definitely then.
Do I only have time to set one, I guess?
You will only have time to set one.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna set a snare, like, kind of in front of them, I guess, but not, like, too close. Like, if they approach us, they'll hit it.
I'm doing my part.
Hey, Isaac, thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
So,
gotta get that Amazon Prime used, you know?
true. Take money from Jeff Bezos. Fuck that guy.
Yes, always take money from Bezos.
So, as you guys are standing here, like, presumably gearing up for a fight,
Mm-hmm.
a large werebear walks through the ranks of these other people, looks at you all and says, "Please just make this easy."
Guys, stand back. I set a snare. They don't know. I don't think they know I set a snare.
What's the save they need to see your snare?
Um.
Wait, no, you're standing in a giant empty stone room. They definitely all watched you set a snare.
As they're
I was
turning,
gonna say.
are they able to, like...
Yeah, how focused would they be if they were turning
Yeah.
into were
That's a good point.
creatures?
That's why I did
roll
it.
me a d20. On a 15 or higher, they saw your snare. On a 14 or lower, you're fine.
Okay. Bruh. A 16.
That's tragic.
Oh my god.
Panda said, "No, I'm just tosses a snare in front of these guys. Get pranked."
Dang. That is tragic.
He holds out his hands and he says, "Listen, we just want the girl so she can explain why she's back."
We can explain
We
why
already-
she's back. We were dropped here with no options. It just sort of happened.
Roll deception.
Excellent lying. Elliot.
Gladly. I can't see that. Oh.
16. You rolled a 17 for insight.
Oh, man.
Barely.
He walks towards you all with his hands his hands up, showing you that he's not a threat. And when he gets up to right in front of you, Newson, he says, he looks at you and he says,
Does he step on the snare?
no, he
No,
walks
he steps
up and
over the snare.
steps around the snare.
Okay.
And he walks up to Newson and says, "Wouldn't it be best that we take her? How much more of the maze do you think she can really take?"
Yeah, but like, are you just gonna take her for good? Is she gonna be like serve some prison time? You know, we got shit to do. You know, I don't know if you noticed, the world's kind of going to hell, and a handbasket.
And a handbasket.
And yet you have come to bring that hell to our sanctuary.
We're trying
Oh,
to fix the hell, actually.
Gotta check
Yeah,
out
what
the
are you-
cemetery.
what are you- What are you guys
yeah, if y'all
doing?
weren't hiding like cowards out here.
Roll initiative.
That's the
I
cops
shall-
coming for Lyra.
The Weewoos are here. 19.
Or should we say the werewolves?
Werewolves. Give me 1 second. I gotta set up this battle scene.
I mean, to be fair, I'm out front, so, you know, it could be just me and that guy going hand to hand, but
True.
I'm about to hacky sack Lyra out of the way, though.
You got
Oh, catch!
Okay. all
Yes.
I'm imagining in my head now. All I'm imagining in my head now is you guys just playing keep away with fucking Lyra.
Yes, that's the plan.
I feel like because Elliot and Lyra also went to college, I feel like they would be really good at hacky sack.
Usually hacky sacks aren't people-sized, though.
No.
They could be.
One big sack full of hacky.
I'm glad you continued your sentence.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed you did.
Well, you can
Okay.
always just like selectively listen and stop listening after a certain point, you know?
I'm gonna
That's
move your
true.
guys' map. Arrange yourselves in whatever order you're in.
Noms.
Oh, this is the bear right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, Lulu would be probably just right behind Newson.
I guess I need to make a mini Wolfiette. I didn't even think about that. God damn it.
And then
Small
go ahead.
doggo boy. I'm gonna make you
Oh my God.
like
Because they have like
Guy,
the
my
anime
immersion
eyes,
is
just
ruined.
A straight up puppy.
yeah, oh yeah, for
And
sure.
then go ahead and drop your initiatives in there for me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I have to do when combat starts.
While I just, pull up all the stats I'm gonna need. I didn't expect this to get violent, which is honestly just a big lacking on my part, because I forgot how this party functions.
I think you just forgot how Newson
What, that
functions.
we're protective of Lyra?
Or the fact that you implied that Newson couldn't take care of one of her friends, which is like
Especially
one of the
since
biggest things for her character.
And Lyra is now a sibling to Nam, and you think Nam is gonna let another sibling just get napped?
Yeah. What would
Damn,
you tell his
Drew!
mother?
Professional trauma. Like
That's very reasonable.
Mom, I kind of let some strange weremen take Lyra. They said
kinda
she
dropped
was
the ball
paying
on
for
that
your
one.
crime, so you know.
So
I
we
really just
decided it
wanted
was
to be an
your
only
fault, not
child.
mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems like a real, Mom, you should have mentioned this.
These guys really are not good at rolling.
What a bunch of nerds.
Get bodied.
There we go.
Oh god.
Alrighty. And then I'll just delete Lyra from the turn order. Alrighty.
He's power. I'll just delete Lyra.
Newson, you are up first.
Okay. Well, since Lulin is right here as well, I'm thinking we can make a decent barrier between us and them. And since I've been having my conversation with this bear man, I'm going straight in. So
Alrighty.
I'm raging and I'm charging straight forward and swinging Velkin. Not a second thought. All right.
No thought, head empty.
Yeah.
Only
Cowgo
swing.
So first of
Cowgo
all,
burr.
we're taking our rage. Second of all, we're rolling on our wild magic table.
Is it gonna be the
Wild.
floof
Will we see the floomp? This is the question.
for the upteenth time?
Will our prodigal son return?
Will we get floop?
Okay, let me roll my d8.
There's a lot of family talk today.
It is a 2. Ooh, I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see until my rage ends. And I can use it as a bonus action.
Yep, that's what I was worried about.
Nope.
There's the part I
as a
was
bonus
worried about.
action. As a bonus action until my rage is over.
There.
Jesus.
So, this is one that I've been waiting to use. Very excited.
And what an encounter to use it on.
I know. We got a lot of boys to kill here. Alright, so we are attacking with Velkin, so I'm swinging with rage in my heart and a weird magic pouring off me. Let's see if I roll decently. 19.
Alrighty. A 19 will hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Roll. 14.
So you run up with Velkin, and you swing the axe, and it sticks in this bear's arm, and the bear just growls in pain, and almost like cringes back from Velkin's touch.
And
Alright,
dies. The end.
He looks at you. He looks at you and growls, "Locksmith." And all of the other were creatures become immediately more agitated.
And then I believe I've got double attack now. So since he knows who we are, and they seem more agitated because of it, I'm gonna go ahead and take another swing from where I'm at, because I want to stay between him and Lyra.
Alrighty. Roll that next
Again.
attack for me.
Do your job. Oh, that's
That'll hit. Roll
18 plus
damage.
6 for a 24.
So you guys watch as Newson runs forward and just lays into this werebear with Velkin.
Not as good of damage, but 8 damage. I am pissed.
You lay into this werebear with Velkin, and he immediately turns around and attacks you back.
To be expected.
So it is going to swing its great axe at you. Does a 14 hit?
Yep.
So you guys watch as this thing swings its axe right back at Newson and immediately just digs into your shoulder, Newson, and deals 15 damage to you.
Oh boy.
Reduced, that would be 8. Because you're raging.
Alright. Yes, raging, so slashing.
And then it's going to attack you again.
Yep.
19 hit?
Yep.
And it's going to deal another 9 damage to you.
Have to 5.
Yep. Have to 5.
Have to 5. Damaged.
Nom, it is your turn.
Okay. Nam is gonna go to about right there. And I'm gonna throw a dagger. How far does that go?
Well, you have sharpshooter, don't you?
Yeah, so 60. So I should be able to hit him, right?
Yep.
Okay. And before I do that, I'm going to use my... Do I have to use my Hail of Thorns before I throw it? Or is that after?
It's before you throw it.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns.
And just
then,
read off to me what that does.
So, Hail of Thorns, whenever I hit a creature with a ranged weapon, it creates a rain of these thorns that so it's a dexterity saving throw of 14, and if they fail, I roll 2d10s for damage, and it also hits any other enemy or just anyone in general within 5 feet of the creature.
Alright, so you rolled a hit.
Okay.
I did a save a little preemptively.
Does a 21 hit?
A 21 will hit. Roll damage.
Cool. 6.
And then roll your 2d10.
17.
And it hits every creature within 5 feet of it?
Yep.
Alright, so you throw this dagger, and you watch as this dagger flies towards the werewolf, hits it in the chest, and just bounces off and clatters on the ground. Where your Hail of Thorns activates and just wallops this thing and everything within 5 feet of it.
Makes a little tink, and then they're like, and then...
Yeah, it laughs as your dagger bounces off its chest, and then when it hits the ground and explodes, it and the werewolf next to it just fucking yelp. Lulin,
Nice.
your turn. Are you doing anything else now? You doing anything with?
I don't think I can. No, I don't. I don't have anything else. No.
Alrighty. Lulin, what are you doing?
I was debating on a couple of things, but I haven't really decided.
Never feed him after midnight.
Lulin's going to
Hey, video games, thanks for the follow.
Lulin's going to move around, do his end her battle, and go to here. And he's going to swing on this one.
The werebore.
Yeah.
Alright, roll to hit.
17.
So you watch as Lulin dodges around your fight, Newsin, and runs up and just brings MZ down on this werebore's head. Roll damage, Lulin. Remember to add your +1.
10.
It did it. No, because it calculated
yeah.
your Warhammer.
Got it.
So you're gonna hit this thing in the face and deal 9 damage to it as it hisses and reels back away from you.
And he's gonna whack it again.
Alrighty. Roll to hit. That'll hit. Roll damage.
Oh, big damage. 12.
You watch as Lulin runs past you, Newsin, and just runs up to this werebore, hits it on the head, and then hits it in the side and just sweeps its legs out from under it.
Nice.
Do I have bonus action bullshit?
I mean, you have
I
Divine
do have
Smite.
a question. True.
Divine Smite I had to call while making the attack.
Oh, got it.
Oh, fair.
What's your question, Newsin?
When you introduced these guys, you said they were visibly unarmed. Is that everybody but the bear guy? Because he hit me with an axe.
You don't know where the axe came from.
Okay, so it
in his human
materialized.
form,
Got
he
it.
didn't look like he had any weapons on him.
Got it. He was hiding it.
Yes.
Places.
I'm gonna use my hammering horns.
Alrighty. Roll. Is that a save or you just roll damage?
It's a save.
All right. What do they have to? What's the save?
Immediately attack. The target must save no more than one size larger than you with 5 feet of it unless it succeeds on a strength saving, so DC 13.
Alrighty.
Push it up to 10 feet away from me.
It rolled a 22. Does that beat your save?
It only by a tiny bit.
So you bring your horns down to push this thing back, and it locks its tusks in your horns. It just kind of shakes its head and throws you to the side.
I imagine we're just like death staring at each other.
Yes.
Just like headlocked.
Yes, you are. Elliot, you are in wolf form.
Yeah, Elliot's gonna run up here. I mean, obviously he's gonna try to bite Claw, but it's also gonna be like, that's pretty nifty. How did you bring a weapon into your changed form? He's gonna ask and then try to bite.
This werebear looks at you like it's about to respond, and then you try to bite him. Roll the head.
That's fair. Here, sorry, I just need to look at it.
I imagine like once
your hit with your bite's gonna be a +4 to hit.
Okay, so that's 17.
Alrighty, that'll hit. Roll damage.
I imagine Elliot's still talking, even like through the bite. Like he's just lashed on with his teeth, but he's still like trying to talk.
That's D8 plus 2, so that's 8 damage.
So you bite down on his arm, and you feel like it feels like you are biting steel because your teeth are non-magical.
Oh, bruh. I was worried about that.
And this werebear just looks at you with a look of confusion, like, how did you not know that wasn't going to work?
Look, listen. How do you have a weapon?
I need to know. I have questions.
This is important to me. How do you have weapon?
He looks back at you and just says, how do you not?
Because I don't know how to.
He kind of lifts up his cloak to reveal just a bag sitting on his waist.
Steal it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Are you doing anything else, Elliot?
I think that's about all Elliot can do.
All right. The rest of you watch as the werewolves storm Lulin. So I'm just going to move all 5 of them into position. And I'm going to roll 10 claw attacks against you. Who's it against you, Lulin?
Bet.
Bruh.
8 hit.
8 does not hit.
24 hit.
That was a 2.
24 hits.
All right.
Nope, that's a 2.
6 does not hit.
No.
12 hit.
No.
9 hit.
No.
21 hit.
Yes.
17 hit.
No.
9 hit.
No.
Hang
It's
on,
so
how many
good
have I
that This
done?
wasn't me.
1,
You
2,
got
2.
2.
6, 7. 10 hit.
2 is it. 10 does not hit.
6 hit.
No.
16 hit.
No.
10 attacks and
Wow.
one of them hit you. Oh wait,
God damn
I
it.
for-
Two of them.
I forgot to roll. I forgot to roll these at advantage because you're flanked.
Oh my goodness.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm gonna roll 5 of them again.
That is
11
rough.
does not hit. 23
No.
hit.
Yes.
20 hit.
Yes.
24 hit.
Yes.
Damn.
11 hit.
No.
So how many did you get hit by?
Well,
5.
I think that was
4.
3 or 4.
1, 2.
You hit 2 originally.
3.
Oh, he only
No,
hit one
only-
originally. I
he only
changed
hit
the
one
first
originally.
one to a
Okay,
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So 3.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll all this damage at one time because 4 of them hit.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll, and one of them was a crit.
Oh
10
boy.
D4 plus 10. You take 33 damage.
Okay.
As you guys just. Oh wait.
I was like, 4 attacks is 10d4? God damn.
Yeah. Well, because one of them was a crit.
So it's doubled.
Yep. So, you guys watch as these things just fall in, and just start ripping into Lulin. Like Lulin, you have gone from being on the offensive to, I'm assuming, kind of just curling up in a ball and hoping your armor puts in work.
Yeah. Lou's just trying to like shake like he like shook off the ones that like didn't come through. But he also left like some weak sides and he left his guard from behind him, which is I imagine like how the rest of them hit.
Yep. Immediately after, the wereboars are gonna fall in on Lulin. So, how much movement do they have? 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And then this one's going to use half its movement to stand up.
I believe you also have 2 creatures in the same space.
Yeah, that's because one of them
Yeah,
is
it is.
prone.
Gotcha.
So the other one could stand on top of it.
So now it's 3 attacks, correct?
It is actually going to be 6 attacks made at advantage.
Cool beans.
I love packs.
Also, PT, when you get the
19
chance,
hit.
DMs.
19 does hit.
All right, 21 hit.
Yes.
21 hit. So
Yes.
that's 2 hits
Oh
so
my
far.
God.
19 hit.
Yes.
3 hits so far. 15 and 11 don't hit, do they?
No.
18 hit.
It matches.
All right, meets it beats. And then one more. 20 hit.
Yes.
So you are going to take 5 of these 6 attacks. So I'm just going to roll it. 10d6 plus 15. You take 46 more damage.
Oh my
As these things just rip into you with their tusks.
Lulin be down.
As you guys watch Lulin go down, the maze resets. You are all back at the beginning of the maze, and Lyra is missing.
Am I on death saves?
Nope.
No.
When the maze just
You're
roll me
fully healed.
roll me 1d10. Ooh, pickup line. Okay. I'm gonna go with a werewolf pickup line today,
9.
Oh my God.
because it seems appropriate.
Ooh, that's that. Did you just say 9?
9.
So subtract
Oh no.
9 from your max health, and that is your new quote unquote max health.
6.
For optimistic, come see what happens when you let this dog off his leash.
And we all get reset long rest, right?
Yes,
Just
you do.
our max HP is lowered.
Yep. And Elliot, you have your
my
two
dice back.
You have your dice back. But you
What
are
a day.
you are all now back at the beginning of this maze.
When we reset, Susan would look around frantically and see that Lyra isn't there, and just like slam Velkin into the ground frustratedly.
As you slam Velkin into the ground, you just hear him monotone just go, "Ow."
I've hit you against much worse. You're fine. Next time I see that bear, it's on fucking sight.
Damn.
Lulin, in your head, so nobody else hears this, MZ goes, "Damn, I miss those guys."
Not the time, bud.
Alright, whatever you say, boss. Felt like the right time.
Did it? Did it feel like the right time?
I mean, yeah.
What?
Can you think of a better time, boss?
Yeah, let's just reminisce about old friends as they just take one of our party members. Yeah, it sounds like a fantastic fucking time.
They're probably not gonna kill her. Probably just wondering why she came back.
As if we didn't have that answer.
I wonder why they didn't go after Newson.
Why Newson?
I mean, she's banished too.
Fucking why? Why are just these random ass people banished?
Because their ancestors left the maze.
Cool, what does that have to do with them? Fucking bullshit laws.
Well, I'm assuming, because, I wasn't involved really in the lawmaking process, more in the breaking out of the maze process, that it's to prevent people who leave from leading others back into the maze. Because if you get out, you know the path back in.
And we sure do know the path in.
I do not speak for the other were creatures. Maybe ask Elliot.
I doubt Elliot has the answers.
Elliot's
a smart
ambassador.
man. Elliot's a smart person, but I don't think Elliot has the answers.
Oh boy, there's a new meme in Sutoko's meme dump.
But it's made by coffee. New and unusual memes.
It's pretty good.
That's so good. Oh my god.
That is a good one.
That's pretty solid. I like that. Alrighty. Where are you guys headed? What path are you taking this time?
Well, obviously we didn't hear any of the conversation with Mazebreaker, but I believe he mentioned last time that he smashed through walls in this maze when the weapons were talking to all of us.
He did indeed. Oh, Brando. No, yeah, coffee. It's a good meme either way. Regardless of whether it's thorns or daggers, it's accurate.
It's accurate.
Hey, Happy Cal, thanks for the
True.
follow. But
No.
I thought you said
Wait,
Happy
so-
Cow, but it's Cal, which is...
Oh.
I forgive you, Happy
I-
Cal, but we thought you were a cow, and we were going to be excited for
it's
a minute.
okay, Cal. I read your name right.
I thought I was Cal, and that's why I moved. But you still gotta move specifically for you. Specifically
Yeah.
for
For,
you,
just
You
Cal.
for
gotta
Cal.
move
Just
for
for Cow
you.
Cow.
You gotta move for you. Anyways, what path are y'all taking this time?
Elliot
We're
looks at the
going
party. Okay. So, going right doesn't work. Going only left doesn't work. What if this is like the carnival? It's in the same world. Maybe we have to be lost. Maybe we just have to randomly go.
Maybe we get Mazebreaker over there to smash his way straight through.
I don't
Nah,
wanna.
Lumen's too
You all
weak.
hear in your heads. Also, an important thing that happened, Brando, that I forgot to mention: the weapons can talk to everyone if they're within a certain range now.
Yeah.
Oh,
as long
lovely.
as we're... it's their choice, though. Like,
Got it.
they can choose to speak to everyone or not.
That would have been
News it-
incredible information.
Yeah, Newsom just makes direct eye, like, looks at Mazebreaker and goes, "Get the fuck over it! This isn't, we're not pussyfooting around anymore. We need to get through this thing."
So Elliot's gonna pull out his knuckle bones dice. And he's gonna say, okay, everybody, here's what we do. If I roll below a 3 or below, we go left. If I roll a 4 or above, we go right. What do y'all think? Leave it up to the fates.
I love it.
Great. Elliot's gonna roll his dice for the first time. Just rolling a good old d6 here, and it rolled.
What
a
if we
3.
split up?
That's that's
If
the
we
worst.
die, we all end up here anyway.
And if one of us makes it through, the rest of us, and one of
And
us
we
dies
die,
in
and
the
then we know the
maze,
way. We off ourselves at
would
the
that
end.
work? If
That-
someone
I
made
don't
it
think that would
through,
work.
I mean, they did technically say that if you make it through or out, technically they said make it out, I guess. We're trying to get in. Which is why I still say we break the maze.
I
Olfast
don't
did
want
it.
to.
Elliot's
You
just
did it!
marching down where the dice told him to go.
Newson picks
Which was
Velkin up
an
out of the
initial
ground
left.
and follows Elliot, but is still having a conversation with Mazebreaker, saying, "You did it for Olfast. Why isn't Lulin good enough?"
Like I said, no offense to you, boss man, you're not quite strong enough to do it.
What do you know? You're a fucking hammer.
I'm the hammer who's done it before.
Well, then it's time to
True.
start doing it again.
I'm Mazebreaker. You do all the work. We'll just walk around, be minotaurs with our horns and shit. Fuck you,
You know,
Newsom.
at least we've got fucking legs, Mazebreaker.
As
Imagine.
you say that, Mazebreaker starts to glow, and you hear, Oh, really? You want to just go straight to the center?
Well, technically we're going for the bottom because legs.
It just starts. They are arguing with a hammer.
Yes, Newson is arguing with the hammer. Newson doesn't really think things through, very impulsive.
You know what? In Mazebreaker, it starts to glow brighter as the runes begin to reform. You want to see what I can do? And inside your head, Velkin just says, Newson.
Look, Velkin, he's being... I'm tired of all this. I don't wanna.
Nom, inside your head, Amora goes, you might want to hide behind something.
Yeah, I figured things look to be getting a little sketchy.
Lulin feels this energy.
Newson, you feel rage. As Mazebreaker begins to glow brighter and brighter, to the point where the magic from Mazebreaker starts spreading up Lulin's arms, and the maze runes on his horns begin to glow. You know what? I'm done with this. Lulin, swing me at the wall.
And Lulu's just gonna scream, "This is what we're meant to do!" I mean, he just takes the biggest swing of his life.
Everybody give me a dex saving throw.
Oh my
Does that
god.
mean-
Even me?
Everyone.
Okay.
Reminder, those within the vicinity gets a plus
Yeah.
one.
+1.
22, so I guess 23.
Yay! 11!
14.
Nom, you are the only... I'm waiting on Lulin's.
Eight.
Nom, you are the only one who made the save.
Oh boy.
Good for you, Nom.
Because and let me be clear, you made the save because if it meets, it beats.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You watch as Lulin swings MZ and hits the wall, and there is a blast of golden energy that throws you all back. I'm going to need Lulin, Newson, and Elliot to all roll me 3d20.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Nom, you managed to rope trick your way out of this fucking situation.
As soon as Amora said something, I casted rope trick and I went up.
Oh, thank god I rolled badly. 22. Total.
I rolled
Roll a
20.
22! How did you roll a 20?
Oh no, 17. No, 26.
Alright.
That's math.
Lulin, Newson, and Elliot, take the damage you just rolled.
Oh boy.
As this golden just shockwave throws you all back into the far wall, as you watch the walls in front of you just shatter and fly into the distance. There is now a path. Is anybody down?
Yes.
No.
As soon as Elliot goes down, the maze resets.
Wait.
Mother...
No. When we reset the other time, we should all heal, right?
No,
Yeah,
that's my max, my new max.
Oh, 45.
I took 45 damage.
Oh!
Damn it, we were
Damn.
so close.
As you see these walls start to crumble, Elliot hits the wall and gets knocked unconscious, and the maze resets, and you're all back at the beginning. MZ just says loudly, "Are you happy, Newson?"
You did it! We just didn't make it.
Well, maybe you should be tougher, because I don't think I can do that again anytime soon.
Maybe next time give everybody else a bit more of a warning.
Inside your head, Namamura just says, "Do you really wish to taunt him again?"
I'm not daunting, I'm being honest. I barely escaped that one.
They're the same difference when you have MZ's amount of brain cells, Nam.
Alright.
In Lulin's head, I'm proud of you, bud.
Yeah, well, I'm tired. Going to sleep.
That's fine.
Wake me up
Just
when
gotta-
wake me up when you get to the middle.
Sure thing.
Elliot's just gonna close his eyes and start walking. He's taking a left.
All right.
Elliot's going down the randomness path because he's done with the strategy. It's ruined us repeatedly. We're guessing.
You walk down the path and you realize something. There's a very strange, as you reach the first right turn, there is a very strange smell leading down the right pathway.
He's going down. He's gonna follow the smell, keeping his eyes closed, I guess.
You would be smart enough to realize what you are smelling is concentrated magic.
Magic. He's gonna start running at this. Like as soon as he realizes it's concentrated magic, he's gonna pick up the pace a little bit.
Alrighty. So you guys travel for what feels like several days, and then you suddenly find yourselves almost at the center of the maze. So put yourself at that gap right before the center, Elliot.
Right here.
Yep. So you guys watch as Elliot closes his eyes and just runs down this path. And you guys find yourself at the center of the maze with a large door that appears to be made of fog in front of you.
Wow.
Boss battle?
We should have followed Elliot's nose from the beginning, apparently. Wait
Yeah,
a
that
minute,
schnoz is really
aren't
convenient.
you reset to out of wolf form every time we reset?
Oh no, for sure. Elliot's not in wolf form right now. He's just smelling.
He's
He's just sniffing.
He's
just sniffing around.
Ironically
Guy.
enough, he still keeps the sniff effect.
Oh my god,
True.
that's great.
But you guys are standing in front of this just foggy door. And when I say door, I need to be clear. This door is 300 feet wide and hundreds of feet tall. And is just banked with fog.
Yeah, I've played Elden Ring. That's a boss fight.
Are any of you approaching the door?
Sure.
Before you get a chance to approach the door, I'm gonna throw a dagger at the door. One of my many daggers.
When you throw your dagger at the door, it passes through it.
All right, I think it's safe.
Any of this look familiar, Velkin? Newson thinks.
All of the weapons are very silent. Like, you can't even feel the connection to them in your head.
It's gonna walk through.
As you walk up, a figure that looks just like you steps out of the smoke, Elliot, and it is made of the same fog, and it says, "Are you worthy?"
I mean, that's a good question. I'd like to think so, but that's not really for me to determine, is it?
You guys watch as Elliot just disappears.
Nam is also gonna walk up to the thing.
As you walk up to it, Nom, a figure of a woman steps out of the fog. And this is a tall, slender elf. And she walks up to you and she gets down on one knee and in Amora's voice says, "Nom Dream Shadow, I find you worthy to enter." And you watch as just for Nom, the fog fades and you see the city beyond it.
Guys, this is pretty sick. I don't know exactly how much I can help you all, but I was called worthy. So I'll meet you guys on the other side.
Lulu will follow suit and then walk up as well.
As you walk up, Lulin, a large, and by large I mean like 13 or 14 feet tall and like 8 feet wide minotaur steps out. And Nuzin and Lulin, you recognize this foggy shape of a minotaur as it looks down at you, and in the voice of Ulfath Stormhorn says, "Lulin Boldspeaker, I find you worthy."
Lulin is like immediate like military pose, like military salute, the whole nine.
And
Nuzin takes a step back.
as he says that, for you, you see the fog disappear from this gate, and you can see Nom waiting on the other side. Nom, you can see him through the gate as well.
Hey, you're
With a-
worthy.
With a teary eye, Lulin just responds, "Thank you, sir."
I didn't do anything.
Lulin's gonna giggle.
And Lulin steps through this fog, leaving Nuzin alone standing here.
Last but not least, I guess. And she walks up.
You walk up to the door, and you watch as the form of Belkambara steps out in the smoke. And just says, "Nuzin Stormhorn, are you worthy?"
Like that it's a question. That's out of character, specifically. She would kind of look at him and say, "We made it here, so I think we are."
Do you think you are or know you are?
That's some existential shit right there.
And he kind of gestures for you to sit across from him. As he takes a seat and just like he kneels down and then just kind of sits back on his heels.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kneeling in front of you.
All right, she sits down.
Do you believe you're worthy, Nuzin?
I believe I want to be.
Wanting is not always enough. Unlike the rest, your family was banned from this place. So
Not banned enough to get kidnapped, apparently.
So I need to know. Do you forsake your family name to be worthy to enter?
What does that make me? Nameless?
It would. But do you feel that your cause justifies being nameless? And do you feel like you are worthy to earn another?
She has to take a long contemplation for that one. But then she kind of looks at Falcon and says, "Yes, I'll accept that."
Nuzin, by the powers vested by your ancestors, I revoke from you the name Stormhorn. From now on, you will be nameless until you succeed in such a deed as to earn a name of your own. But because of your choice, I deem you worthy. And the gate fades so you can see the city beyond. And Nuzin and Lulin, you see Lulin and Nom, you see Nuzin sitting on the ground. And Nuzin, what's the look on your face?
There have been a lot of times you've seen Nuzin question herself. Usually it's in times where you're having to do a lot of thinking. But, like, this is the most, like, for Lulin, who has known Nuzin for a majority of her life, you have not seen her look this fearful since she came back from the plains as a child after being attacked by gnolls. Like, it is paralyzing. And she is wildly unsure, like, just looking in. to the point that like she looks as she stands up, she looks unstable.
Lulin's like immediately there. Like Lulin's just immediately there, arms open. Is everything all right?
She kind
Have
of like puts a hand on his like arm to stabilize herself, and kind of looks up at him and just says, "I'm nameless."
Yeah, I sent you a message.
Okay.
They didn't deem you worthy or something?
Lulin's. I imagine he doesn't. For if there are any tears, Lulin will wipe them away. For the strongest person I know, had to make the strongest option to choose the strongest answer.
And
I
Newsom kind of
imagine there's no doubt in my mind that you chose the best one. For you,
it wasn't
your name has a different meaning than mine. I don't think my name fits me very well.
Listen, if you were deemed unworthy, I think you're pretty worthy.
Newsom kind of gives a little smile at that.
Newsom, and Lulin's just like, cheese up. I think you're stronger than the name Stormhorn.
I hope you're right. It was
I'm
either
Bold Speaker, of course I'm right.
So
Lulin's just-
what is actually keeping you from just still going as Stormhorn? It was just some fog guy, right?
For us Minotaurs, our names are based on deeds that we've come into as our family, or ones that we've earned. Whenever we're born, we're given the birthright to our family. So I'm of the Bold Speaker household, such as yourself being with the Dream Shadows.
So then how come for a deed as big as this one you can't just give yourself a new name for giving up your old one in order to progress?
Names must be earned for
And
greater deeds.
it was required of me to give up my old name for the same reason that that pack of were creatures came to take Lyra. Ulfast left the maze, and I was not going to be allowed to enter as long as I belonged to his line. So it was give up my name or turn back. That being said, there aren't many things are more shameful for a Minotaur than being nameless. Giving up your name means that you are on the path to claiming your own, but
So then
usually
how
there's
come having
clear
the
path.
courage to do that in the first place wouldn't give you the right to give yourself another name?
It's not a very conventional moment, to be honest. I always kind of thought that I would take on a new name at some point, but I didn't think that it would be so soon, or away from Ulfast in general. The city, not the person. Um,
Well, I don't know if it makes you feel any better, but I didn't have a name for a while. A last one, at least.
Well,
Elliot. We're gonna cut to Elliot.
Yeah.
real quick.
Fair.
Elliot, you find yourself in front of a very familiar-looking shack in the woods.
Haven't had meat this good since I was here last time. Elliot's gonna go in.
You step inside, and the old man is sitting at the table with a deck of cards in front of him, and he looks up at you and goes, "Ah, Arundel, you returned."
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to be at the center of the maze, but here I am.
Well, you're not particularly at the center, Elliot.
No? Yeah, okay, that
Which-
makes more sense.
Which name would you prefer?
Uh,
The one
Let's
you've
go with
chosen or
Elliot.
the one you were given?
my chosen name reflects who I am more than my given.
I would say it does. You've used my gifts well,
Thank you.
but
I said thank you. I've certainly tried.
oh, I said but.
Oh, but I see. I thought you said what. I was like, all right, I'll say it again.
I see you found the gate, or you wouldn't be here.
I have, apparently.
I am the guardian of what lies within.
I see.
But you've become different since I last saw you.
How so?
Well, the last time I saw you, you weren't a locksmith.
I see. Well, yes. I'm on a quest to protect the world from those that lie beyond the locks.
Then I find you worthy, Arundel Windsorwin Elliot Burning Oak, to enter my citadel. And as he said that, this old man begins to fade into mist. And he streams towards you, Elliot. And a pendant forms, or kind of like a brooch forms on your jacket in the shape of a wolf's head. And you hear a voice in your head saying, "Welcome, locksmith, to the city beyond the rift." And you guys watch as the smoke from the gate reappears and Elliot forms out of it.
Oh. Oh, see, this is more of what I was expecting. Woo!
What's up, dog?
Well,
In the distance, you all see what is very clearly... So there are two kind of levels to the city. You see in the distance glistening walls made of marble wrapping around the world tree. And within the walls is a shining city of light, where the city itself appears to be giving off light, even though the sky seems to be stuck in an eternal twilight. And outside the city walls, they're stretching to the walls of the maze in every direction but the one you're in, is what appears to be camps made of with tents made of furs and buildings strung up loosely. And in the distance down the path you're on is a large gate that stands open before you.
well, let's head into the Citadel. As Elliot sort of starts walking down the path.
Completely unknowing about the trauma that Newton is going through.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yep. Does Newton stand up and follow, or are y'all?
Yeah, she would be getting up. Well, I mean, I pulled myself up on Lulin, I think, when we were talking, but
Mhm.
Okay.
the walk would be significantly more of a trudge you've probably ever seen her do before, and her experience of the city is just tinged with this very morose um look, and everything kind of feels like a was it worth it to her.
I see.
As you all head into the city, people begin to line the path on either side of the road, watching you. Some of them are in human form, some of them are fully in their animal forms, and some of them are stuck in between. But there are thousands of people watching you from the sides of this road as you head towards the gate. Notably, there don't appear to be any children.
You know?
As you
Okay.
as you approach the gate, a delegation walks out to meet you. And this delegation is primarily guards, but they are surrounding the werebear that you recognize, who is holding Lyra in his arms, and a very old human with long white hair flowing down to their shoulders.
Well, good to see you again, I suppose.
What did you do with my sister?
She is fine.
Oh,
See,
alright.
it seems that the fates have other plans for the five of you. And the werebear walks up to Nuzin and kind of holds Lyra out very gently.
There is Nuzin kind of stiffens up in the presence of this guy that she is pissed at, and takes Lyra, and just like the hardest look of we better not cross paths again.
The look he gives you back, Nuzin, is a look of regret.
I feel no empathy for him.
Nom's gonna kind of tug on his shirt.
On the bear guy's shirt?
Is he not? Oh, he's okay. I guess is he not wearing any?
No, he is.
Clothing?
He has a shirt on. He's in his human
Oh,
form.
then yes. Then yes.
He kind of looks down at you, Nom.
Why were you so ominous? Or I'm sorry for us trying to kill you guys, but you could have been a little more, I guess, descriptive.
Before he talks to you, he kneels down so that he's at eye level with you. And he goes, "You of all people should know that you will do whatever it takes to protect your home."
This is true.
I'm sorry we couldn't be more forthright.
Well, are you willing to be forthright now?
Absolutely. If you'll follow us, we can speak and come to terms with the prophecy.
Does the prophecy involve us dying?
I don't believe so.
All right, sounds
Better
good
check
to me.
it out anyways.
So, are you guys following these guys into the city?
Yeah, Newsom would kind of scoff a little bit at him being like, now we can talk. I kind of just hold Lyra closer. Give her a cursory glance over and make sure they didn't actually hurt her or do anything to her.
She actually looks to be in better health than when you left her. Also, as you guys step into this gate, your max health reverts to what it was and you're all fully healed.
Woohoo!
I have that one health that I lost back.
You guys might
Finally.
notice Elliot is more like confident now.
We swapped.
Yeah, kind of.
All right. So you all head through, and the Kalishtar that's walking in front of you, the old man turns and looks at you, and he goes, "Are you all hungry?"
Very.
Then we shall have a meal laid out for you, and we can talk after. Would you? We have quarters prepared for you. They've been prepared for quite a long time.
I think we should see the what was it? The prophecy first?
Perhaps.
Yeah, but what if the prophecy like spoils my appetite?
I agree with Nom.
I think we
I
deserve
also
a
think-
hearty meal.
We should give Lyra the chance to rest, as it seemed. I mean, she's had probably a more eventful day than some of us, even. What with the getting kidnapped?
Lyra should be around to see what the prophecy is.
As you
All
all
of us need to be here.
as you all head into the city, the road inside the city leading up to what appears to be this very nice palace that reaches up the side of the world tree, almost like it was built onto it, kind of like Stipvale was. The road leading up to it is lined with soldiers in glistening white armor.
Not gold armor, white armor, yes?
Yes.
Ideal, okay.
As you approach, he says, "Would you like us to prepare a meal for you all in the central hall, or would you prefer to take your meals in your quarters?"
We can eat in the central hall.
Take some time.
That's good with everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
As you enter the palace, you enter into what is a several hundred foot high, several hundred feet long main hall that has a glistening almost stained glass on the back side depicting a woman wielding a mora, Ulfast wielding Mazebreaker, a werebear with the pin that Isaac has on it, a tiefling with a tool you don't recognize, and Velkin wielding his axe on this stained glass. And then he kind of leads you down a side corridor and he goes, "Here are your rooms. You each have your own. Take as much time as you need, and when you return to the Great Hall, the meal will be prepared." And
I point to Nam points to Velkin and he's like, Amora, is that you? Nah, I'm just kidding.
you just hear a deep sigh in your head. No, I'm just. And you all enter into. You can all go to your own rooms. You can go to each other's rooms. But the man and the werebear and their contingent of guards head back towards the main hall.
Elliot's gonna follow Lulin.
Newsom would probably drop off Lyra in her room.
I think we would all be there to drop her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set a couple of books, on the end table for whenever they wake up.
Yeah.
Yes. Very important.
Yeah.
Make sure the pocketbooks are all still there, the small ones. She'll be devastated if any of those fall out.
True.
So as you enter into Lyra's room to drop her off, you notice that these rooms were indeed tailored specifically for each of you. As besides the door, Lyra's room is lined entirely with books.
Oh my god, she's gonna flip out.
There are bookshelves lining every inch of free wall space in this room.
Newsom kind of looks around and goes, "Looks like the library."
Lilith throws up his hands. Well, fuck my idea then.
Sentimental gesture.
Maybe you'll have some special books that her room doesn't have.
Or you can pick out a book for her to read when she wakes up.
So true, so true.
Lulu's gonna find a book that's like 101 facts on 101 facts on cows, because humans tend to know, because like humans use like cows for absolutely everything. That doesn't mean that they know everything about cows.
So
And
true. So
Lyra's
true.
knowledge is extensive on cows, and Lulu thinks that, you know, as a gesture could be helpful and or useful.
All right. Who is everybody else going into their individual rooms? Or are you guys sticking together?
Yeah, Newsom
Yeah.
probably leave first without much
So
comment.
one thing that I didn't add, but I'm gonna add now, is
Mhm.
your rooms your rooms all come off of like a central study that is separate from the main hallway.
Okay.
So you guys have a place where if you want to talk without anybody hearing
It's like a
you can.
communal lounge area in the middle.
It is.
Hogwarts
Just like
type of
college.
ass.
Yes. Hogwarts ass shit.
Nom, are you going into your room?
Nama's not going to go into his room. Nama's gonna stay.
What about the rest of you?
Yes, I'm trudging off alone.
Newsen,
Alright.
as you head into your room, it is almost an exact replica of what your first barracks room in training looked like. So there is a single bed in the back, a chest that you would recognize as literally looking exactly like the chest, because you can see where as a young Minotaur you used your horns to carve your initials into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the walls, in the back corner, there are 2 training dummies. And on the walls is a variety of weapons for you to practice with if you choose to.
Should probably walk around the room for a minute, like quietly, kind of taking it in. Look at the chest, put her hand over the initials, and then smash the lid of the chest in. And just have a fucking breakdown alone.
All right. Lulin, Isaac, and Nom, or Lulin, Elliot, and Nom, you watch as Newsen goes into their room, and then you just hear a smash and what, like screaming, crying. What do they hear?
It wouldn't be the loudness would be the cacophony of breaking things. She would cry, but it's not like an audible thing. It's more just like
Tears streaming down the face as she destroys everything in this room.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys hear Newsen go into a room, and then you just hear just things start breaking.
So where did you guys get sent to prove your worthiness?
I was just kind of told I was worthy.
Some of us.
Elliot's gonna look towards Lulin.
Lulu's gonna like put his like hand behind his bed and like, you know, do a little like scratch behind his head. Some of us had easier times. I saw the aspiration of Oldfast Stormhorn, who wielded Macebreaker. Newsen did not have an easier time. Newsen had to give
where
up.
did she get sent?
Well, they weren't sent anywhere. They had to. They had to. I shouldn't be the one to tell you this information, but I'm going to regardless. Newsen is now nameless. that was the ordeal they had to come by.
As you continue to hear
see.
the sounds of smashing in this room.
Yeah.
Yup.
Like as he's talking, he's like bringing them to like his room. They're like walking down the hall to his room.
She just needs a minute.
Yeah.
Let's just.
Yeah. Oldfast was banished from here. So, as is Lyra, Nuzin, due to Minotaur traditions and ongoing events, had to choose to either be worthy or keep their name Stormhorn.
I see. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. I can't imagine the feelings Nuzin's going through. Lulu's just going to immediately change. So how was your thing?
Oh, I got sent to the woods. Yeah, that's about it. Talked to a guy, had a discussion about worthiness. He was pretty chill.
Did you fish?
No, there wasn't any fishing.
No.
And I forgot to grab a slab of meat, which
Oh,
it really
I-
is unfortunate.
Listen, with how nice this place looks, I don't think you need to grab any meat. Listen.
Inside your head, Isaac, you hear the old man's voice say, "I'm sure there will be some at the feast."
Ah, good. I'm glad there will be some at the feast. Elliot says out loud, assuming that everyone. Well, yeah.
Did we all hear that?
No.
No.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Who? You just like kind of said words and none of us prompted that.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
No, you definitely did.
Well, how do I just talk in my head?
You use your thoughts.
Elliot thinks, oh, okay. So you can hear this?
Well, I can hear everything you say, out loud or in private.
Well, of course.
I don't believe
Anyway.
that I formally introduced myself. My name is Garou.
Garou.
Yep, spelled Garou. Just so you know.
Elliot,
Oh,
why are you
really?
looking at the
You-
ceiling right now? You're just staring blankly at the ceiling.
Everyone got weird once we came to this city. Nom's the only one that stayed the same.
So sorry, Nom. I'm just distracted is all.
Okay. Oh, do you have a weapon that talks to you now too?
I don't know that it's so much a weapon.
Oh. Are you hearing
Yeah,
voices that you should see someone?
Well, I'm
Inside your
I'm-
head, Nom, Amora goes, "Excuse you."
Hey, you're something. This guy might have an actual issue.
I don't have an issue, Nom. It's okay.
All right. If you say so. But if you start acting a little funky, we're gonna get you some help, buddy. You're gonna be
You
okay.
start acting wrong, we're gonna have to take you to the pound.
Oh,
Don't-
that's a
don't
good
take
one.
me to the pound, sir. Please, not the pound.
Yeah, if you bite any of us again, it's gonna be an issue. You know, we're not gonna be able to stop. We're not gonna be able to stop them from coming and
It's the
taking
law.
you
You only
away.
get 2 strikes.
Dangerous animal.
Well, I'm excited to see what my room looks like as Elliot sort of walks towards his room.
Your room on the inside looks like a mix between this old man's shack. Like, so there's meat hanging from hooks drying, but in the back of the room converts to what your dormitory looked like in a poot. So there's you can see your writing desk, your bed, everything looks exactly as you left it when you fled your home. And when you took up the name Elliot and gave up your old one.
Okay. Nifty. Elliot's gonna go over to his writing desk and just sit down and start reading through his spellbook.
Alright. Lulin, Nom, you two are the only two left in the central area.
Lulin will also head to his room.
Lulin, inside your room is what looks to be the shrine from your family home. There is a bed in the corner made of meadow grass and flowers. And the shrine to your ancestors is prominently displayed in the back of the room, with light rays shining on it that are seemingly coming from nowhere, and a small, slow-flowing stream wrapping around it and disappearing into the floor. Your room is almost entirely covered in grass, and as you step inside, you can feel... When you step inside and look up, it looks like there is no ceiling to your room. You can just see open sky.
The first thing Lulin's gonna do is just go to the shrine and start praying and just think about family and such. He's just gonna meditate. Lulin wouldn't leave this room for probably a few hours.
Nom, Lulin just steps into his room and leaves you in this hallway by yourself. There is still
Nom's
the
gonna-
sound of breaking. Nugent, you would find as you break the things in your room, almost as if they know you're not done yet, things are repairing themselves so you can break them further.
Probably make her more upset. At some point, she would probably demand that the room change if it was repairing itself.
What does Nugent want it to change to?
Nothing. Like, just the most neutral
empty
thing that it can
box.
be.
As you wish for that in your head, the fog that you saw from the gate kind of covers all the objects in the room. And when it's done, it is an empty room made of stone with 2 posts and a hammock in the center of it.
Yep. It's just kind of after, like, once it changes, she'd probably just kind of stand, like, panting because she's been breaking shit for a while. Put Velkin back on her back and walk out.
Hey, Rev. You walk out to see Nom just standing in the hallway.
Did you get everything out?
Puts Nom across the room. Now I did.
No. She
Oh my God,
probably,
throw it
like,
out.
How do you feel now?
when she walked out, she probably didn't even notice you were there, and like the talking kind of like snapped her into a more like prescient state.
Nam is also like sitting at Lyra's door, by the way.
Yeah. So like kind of still like panting a bit, would like look down at Nam and be like, my room looked like a room from another life now. And I just could not take that.
I don't even want to look in my room.
You think it won't be good?
Well, if it's what you're saying, I don't want to even dwell in my past.
Well, as two people who don't want to dwell in their past, maybe we can go for a walk.
And leave Lyra here?
I mean, Elliot and Lulin are nearby,
Yeah.
but if you
Well,
prefer to stay, I can sit with you as well.
No, we can take a walk. I wanna make sure. And Nam takes out Omni, cracks open Lyra's door a bit, and goes, Omni, look after her, okay? I can't have another
Aw.
Nanir incident.
This
Oh.
little
And then
this little mouse kind of looks up at you and squeaks a couple times, and then just kind of nods its little head and runs up, and it crawls up onto the bed using the bedpost, runs across and just lays down on Lyra's stomach and is just sitting there watching the door.
I'll be back,
No.
buddy.
You just hear squeaking and acknowledgement from inside the room.
Seems like a good friend.
Yeah, only one I had for a while.
So where are you two going? Just going for a walk through the halls?
Yeah. Probably just... I don't know if Newsom would have, like, a specific place she was going, necessarily. It's more of a, like... I just gotta walk to process.
Newsom gotta move.
Yep.
News and gotta move.
Yes, move.
So you both leave this hallway and you find yourself back in like the larger main hallway in this palace. And there is a servant standing in front of the hallway. And it's a seemingly like mid-20s woman with white hair down her back, and she goes, "Can I help you with anything?"
Just browsing.
Doubtful, but...
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Newsom kind of chuckles a little bit and says, a sense of self.
Then you should head to the garden. And she kind of gestures down the hallway to your right.
Wow, I didn't expect an answer to that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we find answers in the places we least expect them sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
I guess I
true.
should
There
have
was
learned
this
by
one
now.
time. There was this one time I was trying to pickpocket a guy, and as I was pickpocketing him, I realized he had a hole in his pocket, so there wasn't anything in his pocket. So it was pointless, but then I realized that the thing fell out of his pocket, so I didn't even have to pickpocket him in the first place. My answer was already on the ground the whole time. It was crazy.
You know?
Interesting analogy, Nom. And she says your name.
What? That's not my name.
Very well. What do you choose to go by?
How did you know that was my name?
We all know who you are. We all know who all of you are.
How so?
We've been waiting for you to arrive for thousands of years.
Oh, is this that prophecy thing?
A bit of it,
Are we famous?
in a sense.
Huh. Newsen, is that a good thing?
I mean, it's not really us. It's the tools that we wield.
A tool is
Well, I'm-
useless without its wielder.
Tell that to Mazebreaker.
Yes, well, he's always been problematic.
You're telling me. I mean, you could tell that to Velkin as well, I suppose.
When you
Kind
say
of thinks.
when you say Velkin's name, she kind of like crinkles her brow, and she's like, "No, no, I don't think I'll be speaking to him."
Do I still feel psychically disconnected from Velkin in this space, or was that just like at the
That was
door?
just at the gate.
Okay. I kind of think to myself, like, or I think to him, I guess I should say specifically, not a great history here, huh, bud?
There's no response.
Yeah. That tracks. Are we in that like central hall with the statues, or is it just like a
It's just a branching hallway.
okay. Well, I mean, if you want to come, Nom, I guess I'll go check out this garden. You know, a little clarity never hurt anyone, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
All right, real quick, we're gonna take a quick bio break because I really have to go to the bathroom.
Sounds
So,
good.
chat, we will return in a minute for more cow trauma. We'll see you all soon.
More cow trauma.
We'll see you all after the break. All right, folks, we are back. Oh God, Isaac, why? Infinite skies. Anyway, kills the stream. Anyways, we are back, and you two are headed to the garden. So, as you two walk down this hallway, you see at the end of the hallway there is a very Dungeon Doggo being noisy now. As you head down the hallway, you see that the hallway ends in just an open archway that leads to this garden full of plants that you have never seen before.
Nom wouldn't recognize any of them.
Nope.
Oh, dang.
Even as a ranger, you have never seen any of these plants. Which one of you is stepping through this archway first?
Me?
Yeah.
So as
Definitely.
Newson steps through the archway, Nom, you see almost an after image of a water ganassi, like half a step behind Newson.
Okay. I'll follow suit.
All right, you follow through the door. Newson, if you look back at Nom, it seems like a half step behind him, almost like an after image is a Kenku.
Yeah, Newsom would probably like realize that she walked through ahead of Nom and kind of slow her pace to walk with him and look over and be like, I wonder what this place is. I mean, besides a strange garden.
Inside your head, you hear Velkin. Well, inside both your heads, you hear Velkin say, "It's an echo garden."
You're gonna have to give me some more information on that.
Yeah.
Well, the two of you know that there are other worlds. These are echoes of your soul that exist within them.
Am I able to like turn around and look at what's behind me?
No, you can't see your own.
Nom can very clearly see that it's like a
a separate image behind Newsen, right?
Yeah, so it's like it's following behind them, but as soon as they stop, it steps into them and disappears.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a half-second delay on a buffer.
Gotcha. So, what's following Newsen right now?
An echo of her soul?
It just doesn't really much look like Newsen.
Well, so souls don't always have to look the same.
Is there one following me?
Do you ask me that?
I'm just asking, like, in general.
Well, I don't have eyes.
Like,
so-
either. Well, I don't know. You can sense things sometimes. You got echolocation. I don't know. Can you pick it up with that?
Echolocation.
I think I'll go back to being quiet.
Newsen, do you see any? Is there something following me too?
Oh yeah.
Remember, you have no idea what a Kenku is.
Nope.
Because they don't exist. Water Ganassi exists in this world, but Kenku do not.
Yeah, I would kind of like kind of usher you to walk ahead so I could get a better look at it. A little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk ahead then.
And give it a good hard look.
It's a Kenku with a hat on that has a lantern at the end of it.
She kind of like tilts her head a little bit, and it's kind of a welcome distraction basically from her own thoughts. But she'll kind of say, "I looks like a bird, pretty similar in size to you, or like, but
A bird?
yeah,
I mean, I eat those sometimes.
yeah, I've never seen. I mean, well, Eric Cochra exist in this world, so would that be my approximation?
You've also never seen an Arakakra, though.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. It's like it's a bird person. I don't. It's bipedal, not quite. Not like a normal like eating bird. You know, several feet tall.
That's weird.
And he's
Let me
got a cloak and hat on.
get a closer look at yours.
Okay, I walk ahead of Nom.
So, Nom, you know what Water Ganassi are.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do exist in this world.
Gotcha.
They have a whole city.
They used to have 2 of them.
Well,
Don't forget the eye.
Oh, yeah. The eye is entirely black with a bite mark on the side of the face.
well,
And the Water Ganassi is
it's-
wearing fishnets.
it's
Not on
a
her legs, specifically over her chest.
Yes.
Like a shawl. Thank you.
yours is a
She does have hella thighs, though. Goddamn.
you've
I don't know what you expected from a water ganassi. It's going to be a thirst trap.
Mm-hmm.
you have a water ganassi following you.
Oh.
But honestly, kind of looks like a badass. She's got like a wacky eye, I guess.
I love that description. A wacky eye.
Dungeon Dog goes
That's-
unhappy because I'm just poking her right now.
That's peculiar. I guess. I don't know. I didn't expect, in a place that I said I wanted to get clarity on who I am. I didn't expect to see other versions of me, or I guess technically hear about. I wouldn't have seen them at all if you weren't here, Nom. Or they've just been walking through a weird fucking garden.
Yeah, talk about a weird fucking gut. What the hell are any of these plants?
I know, right? Newsom kind of like goes over to some of the weird plants and looks at them.
As you look at the plants, they all appear to have, like, they're flowers, but they haven't budded yet.
Looks like this garden isn't really like properly in bloom. You'd think after, being here for thousands of years, like that one lady said, that they get their flower shit together, but I guess not.
Yeah, honestly, maybe. Oh, do you think the flowers are part of the prophecy too?
You know? At this point, I think anything could be part of the prophecy. Could trip and fall over, and they'd be like, oh my god! The legendary fall!
Yeah, I feel like these guys will believe anything you tell them. If you say it's a prophecy.
We should try that sometime.
Give me your money, it's the prophecy.
That one werebear guy did pull a weapon out of nowhere. Maybe we could get him to teach Elliot how to do that if he tell him it's in the prophecy.
Just gives Elliot a bag of holding.
Newsom wouldn't know that, but
That would be weird, though. I wouldn't be stealing. I would be forcibly making people give me things.
Extortion. The all-new skill in Nom's repertoire.
Well, kind of wish that this place like came with instructions, because I kind of feel like I'm just standing in a garden.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down. Close my eyes first.
That's fair. That kind of sounds nice. And she does the same.
You both lay down and close your eyes, and immediately fall asleep and begin to dream. Elliot, what are you doing?
Elliot's gonna be done reviewing his spellbook, and he's gonna go back out to find just a completely empty hall. And go knock on what would be Nom's door.
There is no answer from within.
Just gonna open the door a little bit.
Inside the room is so the inside of the room is very short and very dark. And in one corner appears to be a pile of everything that Nom has ever stolen. And in the other corner is a stack of very luxurious-looking pillows in the form of a chair so that Nom can sleep with his back against the wall comfortably. But other than that, the room is relatively empty.
Does Elliot see any of his belongings in this pile of garbage?
Have you stolen anything from Elliot?
I don't think so.
Then no.
Perfect.
Wait,
all
but
right,
Elliot
good.
wouldn't know that those are things that Nam has stolen, though.
True.
True.
Yeah, but it's just a loot pile.
Yeah.
Damn thing really is a tiny little dragon. Where'd they get off to, anyways? As Elliot leaves the contained hall.
All right, Newton, Lulin, what are you doing?
Lulin's, he's out of his meditating pose. He's just walking, feeling the grass, just feeling one with nature, and he's just, I think for the first time in an extremely long time, he forgot that he was on a mission. He forgot that he was a part of this whole big stressful ordeal, and he feels back at home. There's a sadness to it, but he's back at home. or what he wants to be home, I should say.
I like it. All right, Newton and Nom. You are dreaming dreams that put you at ease. What are you dreaming about?
Um, I think that Newsen would probably be dreaming about early childhood, like ditching training to go hang out with Kieran and like running through and causing havoc in the farmlands near Olfast and getting into trouble and Kieran always helping her find a way out of it.
Yes, Dungeon Doggo. Nom, what are you dreaming about?
Nama's dreaming about like action movie style, like stealth scene, Mission Impossible. Him him robbing like a luxurious manner. Him like walking away from explosions, you know, like classic
Classic action movie stuff.
Yeah, classic action movie stuff.
Nom's got sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Nom invented the action movie.
Yeah.
All right, Elliot, are you heading out to look for them?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I assume that lady is still out by the entrance.
She is.
Have you seen the others? Did they go to the dining hall?
They went to the garden.
The garden?
And she kind of gestures down
Okay.
the hallway, and in the distance you can see this open archway.
Okay. Elliot will sort of head down that way.
All right, Elliot, you enter the garden and walk in, and you find Newsen and Nom laying in the grass with flowers blooming all around them.
Oh, that's nice. Elliot will sit down and start picking a few of the flowers.
You're gonna give us nightmares.
I sure that would be unfortunate. But well,
So after a while
well,
of sitting here picking
while they're
flowers,
sleeping, Elliot's
sleeping.
gonna like make little lays out of them. So
We're gonna
you-
wake up decorated.
when you guys wake up, Elliot is just weaving flowers together, and you see an after image of an older pair of hands following his.
Hey, he's got one too.
I've got what?
Newsen would kind of like wake up and just be looking up and then look over when Nom mentioned it.
Elliot, you notice when she looks over that there is a water Ganassi's face that kind of follows hers.
Elliot's
Not
definitely
barking.
gonna jump back at this sight.
Do we
Hey,
see?
what's going
do we
on?
see an old man jump up behind him?
You do. You see an old man with long hair and a very luxurious mustache jump up behind him.
Oh, he's just got some old guy.
I've got what? As Elliot like spins on his heel.
This is apparently a garden of echoes. You can see your other souls. I think that echoes of your soul. You got like an old human looking guy. You should look at
Oh.
Noms. I don't.
I
know
am a
what the
young
fuck it is.
soul.
Yeah, apparently mine's pretty crazy, and Nom starts like spinning around.
You just as
It's a
Nom's
bird.
spinning around, you're just watching feathers spin around behind him.
Oh, these must be the things that live on that other continent. The birds.
That's what I said. It's a bird person.
Wow. I sure hope we didn't dump a bunch of water on your other soul. Whatever that means. Do you think they're soulmates, guys?
I hope not. I don't.
As Elliot sort of realized, oh wait a second.
You hear Amora in all of you hear Amora in all of your heads say, "They better fucking not be."
Not a fan of bird people.
Not a fan of Nom
Amora's
having
not a
another
fan of
soulmate.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Newsom kind of sits up and's like, I don't know if you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's an older human gentleman. I mean, like, I'm happy for you, Elliot. Like, if that's, but I feel like that one's gonna end in tragedy.
Yeah, he'll die a lot sooner than you.
Jesus.
Or okay,
Holy
maybe
shit,
not
Nom.
soulmates, or hopefully not.
I hope he
I don't-
does, because you don't seem very old.
Well, yeah.
Compared
Could be
to
a
the
different,
other guy.
different species. You know, people around here probably live a lot longer.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
maybe it's like some connection to other locksmiths. I don't know. I mean, mine's apparently a water Ganassi woman with what Nam described to me as a weird eye. And she kind of like shakes her head a little bit and moves.
With a giant, like, you got a big old gash on your soul, I think.
When Elliot sees the pure black eye, he's just gonna like jump back in horror.
You watch this old man, like, as he jumps back, you watch this old man kind of fade out of the front of him and then jump back too.
Yeah, you can't see your own, so I'm
Yeah,
just kind of
gotcha,
going
gotcha.
off of the reactions. But I mean, you're having a pretty visceral reaction to it, so I guess she's kind of spooky.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, I wouldn't.
I don't think she's spooky.
It's more just disconcerting, and you know, ever since I've been working on that transforming spell, I'm a little bit more jumpy. You know.
Got it. Don't want to turn into something or turn someone into something that you might regret.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, yeah. What if you accidentally turn into that old man?
What old man? Oh,
Your
the
old
Your-
man.
Your
Yeah.
old man.
Mm-hmm.
As Elliot sort of looks back and forth, what old man? I don't know any old men.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't like I said, you can't really see your own, which I think is kind of lame. Because I asked the lady out front for clarity on who I am, and only other people can tell me what my other soul looks like. So it really feels like, and there's like
It feels very
plants and
counterproductive, yeah.
she kind of looks around and sees all the flowers blooming now, and she's like, those weren't blooming when we came in here.
Interesting.
I guess we had to take a nap in order to make them bloom, but I don't really feel like I know anything else about myself. So,
I know a lot
know.
more about myself now. That was a good ass dream.
Elliot's
This
gonna like
place-
think inside of his head. Garu, are you the other part of my soul?
No. No, I'm much older than that young tyke.
They said he was old.
Well, I'm sure by certain
Wait.
definitions he is.
Your voice can see them? I think you do have something up. I think you do have something. You really should see someone.
Well, this was all in his head, no.
yeah.
Yeah, but he was. Oh, did he not say that out
No, he
loud?
said it
Like
in
he's
his
been.
head.
Oh,
He
okay.
figured out how to
He-
speak in his
he's
head.
figured it out. Okay, I retract that
Yeah.
statement then.
The smart wizard figured out how to think.
Wait, so can you see him?
Well, I've always been able to see your soul.
Even the other one?
All aspects of it. I'm sure the
Your
others
soul
can
is
do
an
the
old
same.
man.
Interesting. Elliot's gonna speak up and be like, "So, any word from your magic weapons there about the other souls?"
You hear
I've-
Velkin say in all of your heads, "Should we manifest?" I think we can do
Yes,
that.
I don't know what that means, but
What does that
yes.
You
If you're
hear
manifesting this prophecy thing, then sure.
Velkin say, "Please, Newson, have your friends as well as you set us down."
Apparently, we need to set everyone down. The weapons, I mean.
Amora,
takes-
do you want to be sat down?
Well, Nom, I think you should see me in my full glory.
Oh boy.
Too committed, you know.
I was like,
Newson
okay.
sets Velkin down in the flowers.
Nam also sets Amora down.
Yeah, Elliot will put Gory down as well.
So you set down your weapons and you watch as they kind of fade into the ground, and then in their place you see respectively Velkin, Amora, and the old man, and you can all see them. They are physical manifestations of these weapons spirits.
You guys get to see something new. I've seen this guy a bunch of times.
So actually,
You haven't seen
what
this
you're
guy.
what you're seeing, Newson, is the original Velkin, not the body he took. So standing in front of you, Newson, is a young man with kind of a scraggly 5 o'clock shadow and light brown hair, and he has scars covering almost every inch of him. And he kind of looks down at his hands and says, "It's been a while since I've seen these." Nom, Amora is a very tall elf with raven black hair and almost pristine features. Like, it does not look like she has very pale skin. It does not look like there is a single blemish on her. And she's wearing a long black dress. And then Elliot, you see Guru as you saw him, which is the old man with very weathered, tanned features, kind of a long, scraggly beard, and then very long, kind of unkept hair.
So 2 humans and 1 elf.
Oh my god,
Yep.
Amora, what is your skincare routine? Is it wet mud?
She
That's what I
pats you on the
usually use.
head, and you feel it, and she goes, "The blood of my enemies, dear." As this
That's
happens,
so cool.
Lulin walks in.
Hmm.
And you see the after image of Lulin is a teenager no more than like 17 years old, with a second set of arms with crab claws on the
You
end
son of a
coming out of the side of his chest.
You son of a bitch.
It's Newson's turn to look surprised. Newson's like, Elliot got older, Lulin got younger.
Nam was like, alright, now that's weird.
Yeah, we all thought my black eye was weird.
He also has a tail.
Oh boy, that one just keeps going. Like, we're all just watching Lulin walk in, but we're all
Specifically,
looking slightly past you, looking at what's behind you.
specifically a monkey tail.
Oh my god.
Because I guess minotaurs do have tails too, don't they?
Yeah.
So as you go in, Lulin, in your head, you hear MC say, "Oh, I can be real here. Put me down, boss. Put me down."
Sure thing, bud. And Lilith sees what the rest of it has done, and he specifically puts Mazebricker right next to Velkin.
I'm gonna need more room than that.
Sure thing, bud. You scoot him over a little bit more.
You watch as MZ fades, and then in his place comes into being like a 25-foot tall giant,
Jesus Christ.
and is just looming over everybody, just sitting on the like this giant is 25 feet tall, sitting on the ground, like crisscross applesauce.
Bruh.
And as he kind of takes form, you watch as Velkin kind of gets shoved out of the way and goes, MZ, stop it! Until MZ's just sitting there looking at you all, and he looks down at you and he goes, "Oh, it's good to be back. How you doing?"
okay. You're bigger than I imagined.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, you guys never really talk about what you were before, so
He picks Velkin up by the shirt and he looks at him, he goes, "Good to have the gang back together," and he just drops him. And Velkin lands on his feet, looks up and goes, "You motherfucker, I told you not to lift me." Amora and Garou are just sitting there chuckling.
Garou is not the same old guy we can see following Elliot, right?
It is not.
Okay.
This man appears much older. He has the pointed ears like Elliot does and kind of like the fur coming out of his face, and his teeth are obviously very sharp.
Got you.
And Elliot, I'll send you a stat block for Garou sometime this week, so you know what he can do.
Sounds good. Thanks.
So what's up with the ghosty people, y'all?
All four of the weapons at the exact same time just say Echo Garden.
yeah, apparently they're us, but we can't see them. I asked some lady outside where I could get clarity on who I am, and I'm honestly unimpressed. I mean, it's cool, but I don't feel any less existentially in crisis, she says, and then just, flops back on the ground.
Velkin kind of sits down next to you and goes, "Well, of course it can't tell you exactly who you are. You're alive. You're always changing."
Well, then why did they advertise it like that?
I know, I feel very misled.
Well, none of them have changed in 1,000 years.
Can I trick them with this prophecy stuff?
MZ kind of looks down at Velkin and goes, "Maybe. I mean, this asshole wrote the prophecy, so."
No way. Yo, you think you could scribble in Nam is rich or something in the prophecy?
Velkin
I
kind of
can get
looks
behind that.
Velkin kind of looks at you and he goes, "Aren't you rich already?"
If you're gonna say in friendship, that's kind of lame. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but I would share the riches with you guys.
When Nam says rich in friendship, Newsom would just laugh.
MZ just pulls the tree out of the ground and he grabs it with his other hand, just strips all the branches off it and just starts using it as a toothpick.
You know, I think the people that have been growing this garden for 1,000 years aren't gonna thank you for that one.
Oh no, the people who are trapped in a magical maze aren't gonna like me anymore. I crossed that bridge a long time ago, Newsom. You just start kind of picking his teeth with it.
Lulin immediately goes up for a high five.
He looks down at you and just kind of holds his hand out just holds a finger out to high five you.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a no to that prophecy thing.
Velkin looks at you. He goes, "To be completely honest with you, I don't remember what I wrote."
Damn.
It was quite a long time ago.
Oh, so you can't just go back and proofread it or something?
No, I think the editing stage of the prophecy ended quite a few years ago.
Oh man. Well, if we do this first one, can you just write another one?
If we all live, absolutely.
And then I'll be rich.
Sure, Nom.
Look, I feel like, Nom, you could just request whatever you want, because we're, chosen ones or some shit. I demanded my room change, and it did, so, maybe you could just wish for your room to be made of gold or something. She kind of says this, gesturing in the air, but, still flopped on her back, staring at the ceiling.
Yes, but then that gets rid of the thrill of the hunt. Tricking everybody.
Velkin just
That's
looks at
fair.
you and goes, "Wouldn't me writing it into a prophecy also ruin your thrill of the hunt? Isn't that just a gift at that point?"
No, because then I would be tricking everybody because I knew it was my idea.
Ah,
I mean, it's your idea if you asked the room too.
Whatever. And the Nom just kind of like sits down.
Velkin, as you guys are all sitting here, the woman, the servant, walks in and she goes, "The meal is prepared if you are all ready. Your friend Lyra is already at the table."
Oh. Glad to hear
Is
it.
my mouse okay?
You see Omni kind of peek out of one of her pockets and he just kind of makes mouse noises, squeaks at you.
He's in this lady's pocket.
Yep.
Omni, what the hell are you doing in this lady's pocket? Get over here right now.
Omni jumps out of the pocket and runs over to you. And as he runs over to you and dives into your pocket, you see that he is holding this lady's bracelet in his mouth.
I knew you would just hop in other people's pockets for no reason.
Anyways, if you wish to join, and she, like, it seems like at that moment she realizes who else is in the room, and she just gets on her knees and bows.
She noticeably, like, just now noticed.
Yes. She was
With
focused
a
on you,
25
and
foot
just
man.
now noticed the giant picking his teeth with a tree. But it seems like she's bowing to Velkin.
Ew.
Velkin is noticeably unimpressed and just pinching the bridge of his nose with his eyes closed. Just
Oh yeah, profit and shit.
I think you
What
should.
you writing?
I think you should all go to dinner. If we could stay here for a bit, I have something I need to take care of with MC.
Look, don't destroy the entire garden, okay? Like,
No,
I
no.
know.
Guru looks at you, Ellie, and goes, "I believe they're going to fight."
You
And
want to stay
MC
and watch or come to dinner?
I think they're going to need a referee.
Amora, do
Very
you
well.
wish to see this?
I wouldn't miss it for the world, Nom.
No.
And Velkin kind of stands up and like squares up to MZ, and MZ just flicks this tree toothpick away.
Oh my god.
How big is this garden?
The garden is seemingly endless once you're inside it.
Oh, okay.
And he
It's all in
flicks
the
this away, and
mind.
you hear it thud in the distance. And
We're
Velkin
in
just
the
looks up
TARDIS.
at him, and he goes, "We're gonna settle this, MZ." And MZ just looks back down at him and goes, "You're gonna fucking try, short stack." And then they both start to glow.
Alright, I guess it's time to leave. Newson kinda like rights herself from laying in the grass, just looking up at Maze Breaker like 30 feet high, glowing.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess so.
You guys begin to head back to the main hallway, and that's where we'll end the session.
Oh,
Then I think Lyra needs to be here for the prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, we're like right on the 3-hour mark, so.
We are.
True that.
We just spent a lot of time character building, you know? Not quite as fun as hide and seek, but pretty good.
How dare you? Character building's the best part of the game. Did
Trauma!
y'all enjoy your trauma?
Yeah, now I have to I gotta find that emotional damage TikTok sound and just draw Newson destroying things. Emotional damage.
I'm okay at hide and seek. I like being the seeker much more than the hider. It's a lot more fun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I never understood in hide and seek why people want to be the hider. Like, that's just an anxiety-filled waiting for the seeker to find you. Hunting people is way more fun.
Nah, so PT, back in the olden days, back in my youngling stage, we used to play a game called Flashlight Tag, and we would go out in my backyard, and my neighbor let us use their backyard as well, and we would all hide, and the seekers had flashlights, and we could like stealthily like run around, and they had to tag us after they found us, so we could like hide behind a bush as we rounded the corner. It was great.
That sounds pretty fun. Anybody who goes on Michigan trip, flashlight tag?
Oh my god.
I always played Cops and Robbers.
Cops and Robbers
Cops
is
and Robbers
the
is
most
good,
fun.
too.
Or,
And I have
or Fugitive, when you hit the
Yes,
point where people
yes.
can start to drive, so you have people trying to cover like 3 miles of distance while other people try and drive around and find them.
Yes. At one point, I was one of the last few people left, and one of the visibly rules was you had to touch them to take them back. I decided to climb a 20-foot tree.
Assassin.
It got up about 12 feet.
So video game says that flashlight tag is the best thing, but Orion says Assassin's pretty good, and Assassin is legitimately a fun game.
Yes,
What is
I
Assassin?
agree.
You get a specific target,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to kill that target before the person who is hunting you kills you, and when they kill you, they get
Right.
your target.
Okay. I used to play that on Roblox.
Okay.
I mean, I did.
I don't
that's
want
how.
to be mean. I don't want to be mean, but I think that shows your age.
Really,
Yeah,
it really
a little
does. A nationwide assassin game would actually be kind of fun, though. I just show up at Isaac's work with a red marker.
Yeah, with actual killing people.
No!
I agree.
PT
No.
just like sits outside my work waiting for me to leave.
Yeah, Isaac, can you imagine, like, you leave work, you get in your car, and then you just see me, like, raise up in the back seat with a Sharpie?
Oh no!
Time to go away, Isaac.
Yeah, I can see it. That's what we'll have to do if we ever get, big time successful. We'll have nationwide assassin. Because right now I cannot afford to fly across the country to kill
If we get
somebody.
real big successful, that'd be so hard, though. Because people would be ratting you out in the Twitch chat. They'd be like, that sounds like
Rude.
way too big of a risk of people getting doxxed in Twitch chat.
They're like, I've analyzed his windows. It looks according to the sun's angle. He's in 85 degrees west of.
I'll just post my address. Fucking come at me. Fucking ferret trying to break into my house to assassinate me, and I'm just in a ghillie suit in the tree outside waiting.
Oh my god.
Anyways. No,
Jax.
I won't. I'll post Cameron's address. Anyways. If we ever get that successful, I'll probably be moved out by then, Jackson. Don't even worry about it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching D&D. Thanks for coming for Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. According to my calculation, it's 132 Street in AEB City. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks to our cast. We have Elliot Burning Oak, played by...
Oh, it's me. I was reading chat like a dummy. I'm Isaac.
We have Lulin Bold Speaker, played by...
Me, Brambo.
We have Nom Dream Shadow, played by...
Me, Gentleman Ferret.
And we have Newson, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea. No, I like that Nom gained a last name and I lost one. I need to change our name placards now.
Just join the family.
It was someone in chat said that, and it would be.
Lyra gets. We just all become Lyra's siblings.
Yeah.
Right.
Except for Elliot, who I guess is contractually obligated just to protect her, so
Yeah.
True.
I guess you could be her brother and protect her. Just depends.
Nah, too many roles, too complicated.
The Dream Shadow Kids takes Rhea.
So true. Where's our dad? We kick the door in. Oh my god.
But yeah, I think we got a lot of good world building done this session. A lot of cool stuff happened. You guys made it through the maze.
I did enjoy the pacing of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Newson realized that the best way to access MZ's power is to make him real fucking angry.
I'm gonna do it again. It worked.
See-
If we had survived, we would have just walked straight through that bitch.
See, but there's always the risk of you can do it, but will you kill half the party in the process?
It'll be fine.
Because Lyra would have straight up died.
It's fine. I mean, we
It was
just got
3
reset.
d20s.
We got reset. It's fine.
No. I mean dead. Like max health doubled dead.
She's at
Yeah,
like
'cause she was on-
25.
No, she was on 18 when we left last time.
Oh, well.
It's a good thing she got kidnapped before you started fucking around.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
You know.
What happened to you guys? Well, we proceeded right past this fuck around stage and straight to the find out stage.
I like the level of sass that I had with Mazebreaker, and I think I will continue.
Was anybody really surprised that Mazebreaker's a fucking giant?
Absolutely
No.
not.
No.
Yeah, that's on point.
But also, like, do giants exist in this world?
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they exist in our mirror world.
Yep, you're gonna have to figure out how that one happened at some point.
Look, all I'm saying is, you know...
Velkin sneezed, and then here came a giant.
Yeah.
So true.
That's the actual reason Velkin and MZ hate each other, is because Velkin brought MZ into this world, and then all MZ's done is shit on him.
Honestly, yeah.
And emotional damage. What did you guys think of your rooms?
Emotional damage. Takes name away, gives room that has initials carved on chest. Really.
If Nam would have went to his room, he would have been like, "How'd they get all my shit?"
Like checking his pockets. Here's
Yeah.
the thing though, like if you actually do you have all your shit still? Do you
I'm
just did you
doing
just
my
get
part.
double your stuff?
Hey,
That's
Carl,
the real
thanks for the sub.
question.
I
I
guess
found a D&D duplication glitch.
I mean, none of you have tried to remove anything from the rooms yet.
Well, I asked for there to be nothing in there, so you know.
That's true. You removed a lot of stuff, but you didn't take anything
And I
out
removed the
door.
room from the room.
I was like, I need this room to reflect my soul. Empty.
Barren. Nice, Nix. We're actually about
Tragic.
to wrap up stream. So I'm gonna toss it over to TTRPG Academy. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming.
Woo!
Thanks for being here, having a good time with us, hanging out. Catch
Heck
us
yeah.
tomorrow for the Long Night campaign at 7 Central.
You'll meet a bunch of our mirror versions.
For everybody who's truly here for the Water Mommy.
Yeah, for Squall's thighs that could crush men's heads like sparrow's eggs.
I know I am.
Thank you to everyone who participated in chat. Coffee, thank you for adding to the meme catalog.
Yes.
There are some beautiful additional memes. I like it. The meme of what could have happened if Nuzin had thrown Nam.
I feel like I need to just make a TikTok with all the memes in it.
So true, so true.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thanks for coming. Catch us tomorrow at 7 Central for the Long Night campaign, and then Tuesday at 7:30 for the No More Light campaign, which both of them are kind of popping off.
Yeah, for those of you who are going to be in art stream tomorrow, I will directly raid PT after we're done with art stream. So it'll be art stream, and then we'll roll directly into D&D.
Which will be great.
We're actually in the
Heck yeah.
middle of a battle.
Yeah, we literally.
I
stopped
forgot
in
it.
the middle.
Holy shit, I forgot about that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at Squall's at 7 HP.
I'm
right
actually
now.
so excited for the end of that fight, though. Like that
A
is
crisp 7 HP.
it's gonna be a good fight. I mean, it's already been a good fight. Squall's been impaled.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah. I'm.
I have a meme I have to make now. I need
I've
to
been
paste Squall's face on Olaf, where it's just, oh my god, I've been impaled.
I've been impaled.
Huh.
Continues to use stunning strike.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything for the rest of the day once we get done with this fight. It's just stunning strike after stunning strike.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, boy.
hopefully
Last
you...
things that happened was Klang and Jigzog
Killed the
jumping
other
on the
guy.
other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then Zeos cut off its tail, which is a very helpful move.
Yep.
Yes.
Because
Which is
that thing
true,
by
yes.
far did the most damage.
Oh, yeah. I think it was like 19 damage.
It was
Yeah.
19 piercing, followed by like 20 poison.
Yeah.
Thank God for high constitution. And you're welcome for the memes. Yeah, guys, if you want to make memes of the campaigns, any of them, and post them, I love memes.
Yeah, the memes are
Yes, they're
immaculate.
so good.
You can ask Orion. Sometimes I just walk down there and show him memes from the channel. And then I
They're
show
so
people I work
good.
with because they're fantastic.
If you make Nom or Klang memes, then you'll get a golden star from me, maybe.
Well, you're gonna need to give out a lot of golden stars, because almost every meme that was made today was about Nom.
I'm giving them right now.
True. I only show Orion memes when he's in a meeting. Consistently, without fail.
Elliot gets an appearance in one, Newsen gets an appearance in one, and then technically there's one that's about the entire group. But, you know.
Anyways,
It's
guys,
just
thanks
because Nom is so goddamn funny.
Thanks for being here. Catch us tomorrow. If you want to learn more about D&D and you're interested in DMing, on Thursdays I do How to Run Cool Combats for Monsters.
Also, if you want to catch up with everything that's happened in the campaign, because I know a lot of you are just now joining us, we have an entire fan wiki made.
Yeah.
So you can look at descriptions of every character, and you can read short synopsises of what has happened on each episode so far. So
And-
definitely check that out. If
And
you
then
wanna
that's
keep
the
up.
links. That's the links for everyone.
Yeah.
Be sure and go give everyone else a follow. Even Lyra, who wasn't here today, but she had a long flight, so we let her do the
Yeah.
nap.
Yeah,
Remember the bench
we let
bandits.
Rosie sleep.
Yes, so I made a map at the very beginning of the last Thursday stream, and I put a random bench in the hallway, so we just started calling the lair the Bench Bandit lair, because I just started adding benches to every room.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
It was pretty good.
It's a bench!
It's a bench. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming. Until we see you again, stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.